with your populace and your hood or your gang, depending how you all look at it.
I mean, we just like massacred half of this other side of this town.
Yes,
and we pissed off a lot of people. And we unleashed a demon. So we're doing good.
We should probably warn them
and there's
to
a weapon that
avoid
can
the
destroy the
demon
world that,
follower.
like, you know, we're kind of like helping build now, I guess, or something. Like, we're gonna give it to somebody.
We're trying
get
to
rid of the
take it
demon.
over.
What the fuck are we gonna do about all this shit?
Yeah, you guys are missing a key for it. That's all that is for that one. So, Don, you wake up. Give me a D100 real quick.
D100.
Roll it.
Eric, you don't go to bed yet. Give me a D100 also.
Ooh, a
That's good.
99.
That's
I don't know what that means, but
that's called Park Place, is what that is. This is a Hasbro game.
You heard that they stepped down? You guys see that? That was crazy.
They're doing a live action Monopoly movie.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh gosh, I can only imagine. how
Like,
ridiculous
we
it
gotta
can
waste
be.
all their money, like, somehow.
Seer Don, just to remind you, this entire session you have advantage on wisdom saves. I know you have a +10, but if you get a 1, it's not my fault. So don't forget that. I'm not going to remind you, but last session you ended with a very good connection with your master, as you refer to it, but Emerstein for short. You called for guidance. Yeah, I was listening to the session and I was like, my God, I could not remember their name, so I typed Emerstein. I rubbed that, but anyways. As you connected with them, they informed you that it is not your fault. It is not your burden. It is not on you in which these actions have befallen. However, it is up to you and how you react on how this continues and progresses forward. So, with that, you did come in with this session with advantage on wisdom saves. Eric, you managed to fix every nook and cranny yet again in the Dizzy Go Tavern as Pep goes, Eric, I wanted to ask you a question, and I don't ask you many things because you usually just do things. He stares at you intently.
Sorry, I had to disconnect for a second. I missed most of that, probably.
He continues to stare at you. This is usually why I don't ask things. They say you're so stonish in nature. He waves his hand in front of your eyes for full focus. He sees. Would you say your eyes track his hand waving, or would you like just be blanks there?
I mean, again, like I said, I missed a whole bunch of stuff because I had to disconnect. Because
oh yeah, I know you're just in the hot seat.
It said I didn't I saw I didn't turn in an assignment, which I know I turned in, so I got a little nervous and had to turn it in.
Gotcha. Understood. Pep just is talking to you as you finish mending the entire Dizzyco Tavern bottom floor. And he had an inquiry as he stares at you. Yes.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, well, I got a message from my cousin. Would you fancy maybe visiting the Jolly Roger again?
Why would we want to visit that?
I mean, well, they have a problem, and, well, Rep said that he'd be sure that they'd pay handsomely if you could help defuse this giant of a situation they have.
Giant.
Last time we went down there, we lost people.
Right. And they said they'd compensate for that, too.
When you say giant,
I don't know, guys.
the problem is that like a hint that there's a giant there. That's a problem.
No. He scratches his head. I mean, Rep is not the brightest when he sends messages, but he did say that there was a giant amount of churros missing, and the barrels could only be taken by that of a giant, if not chosen himself, who has never returned since their original trip north. they don't give too much details on what that means. Oh, and then I wrote down something about, that was a new recipe for adding churros if we got any. Do you mind grabbing some churros if you happen to find any, if you do go?
What the fuck is that?
Churros, giant problem. Don't know what churros are, but
Oh, Rep says they're the craze out there. In fact, it's been booming in economy, but they just haven't been able to trade it up this way quite yet because, well, their adventuring party has been AWOL, and they haven't gotten anyone willing to go through the Dragon's Bridge, and not like anyone knows of the lower slums better than you guys.
I mean, that might be true, but do we really want to go through the slums? Like, I don't know. I just got my jacket cleaned. Like, what do you guys think? What's in it for
You
us?
think
then?
about it. Rep said he'd compensate. Honestly, he just sent me a message. I transcribed it the best I could. I really don't know, but you guys are the only people I know, and I guess you're the only people left he might know. Odd. I didn't ask him that.
How
Well,
do you
I mean, if I
suppose
talk
we
to him
get
again,
there?
I can
We just
ask.
had our boat sunk. We teleported back.
How'd you get there originally?
Well, we went under. But I'm not really keen to do that again. Like, for right now, anyway.
Oh, the lizard folks track. Yeah, I heard about that disaster. It was your boat. He's barely putting all the pieces together.
Yeah, don't tell anybody, though.
He, like, wide eyes and, like, turns around and, like, looks under the bar, and he's just, like, murmuring to himself. You and Eric give me perception checks. As the rest of the crew comes down awake. Jin, Wiggles, and Sirdon, at your own leisure, you may enter the conversation. Let's get a perception on Eric and Rolly. For 14, Eric. And Beetle.
How about them?
Yeah, they can. As they head down the stairs, it'll just be a harder AC, no worries. 29 for Rolly, beautiful.
Actually, yeah, I don't know why I rolled 20.
You try your first one side. Sirdon, Wiggles, and Jen, if you guys wish to open up your roll. Curious on the banter occurring below.
At 20.
Wow. Wiggles, his ears are perked. Hear her churros. Jen or Sirdon, would you like to partake?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sirdon's there. Perfect. Sorry, I didn't see yours. Yours just appeared. Sirdon's sneaky. 17, very nice. Seems like Eric's the only one who's just got too much hair in his ears. Jin joined him. That makes sense. Jin goes straight to Eric and says good morning. As the rest of you guys all hear Pep down below. Oh, man, really thought that wasn't going to be theirs because I had a shipment on that thing. Oh, do I tell them? I really don't know if it's something they should know about just now. They look a little stressed. And Eric ignored me when I was talking to him, so I bet you he'll be really angry if he finds out more bad news. He comes back over. Oh, wow! You all just trickled on in, didn't you? How was your stay above at the Dizzyco Inn? Did you sleep well? I think I got all the mice last week, but if you heard any squeaks, let me know. He looks across.
What was that about? Wait, who was able to determine?
All,
the,
everyone but Eric and Jen.
Okay. What was that about a shipment, you said? You want to elaborate on that there, friend?
He begins to blush. You know, a thing no one's supposed to talk about, he winks at Rolly, because it'll never arrive.
Rolly would just not be laughing. He was like sitting there staring at him.
You can see him dying inside, like, he's just as disappointed now that he realizes. So, who would like a drink? It's never too early. Got the pirates here.
What's on tap?
We got the slog and we got the bog. The bog is going to be a bit lighter for this crispy morning, but the slog, that's if you want a nap soon.
Give me a mango mimosa.
Mango mimosa, you got it, on the light and tardy side. The mangoes just got ripe. He doesn't show you the mango as you hear him struggling with it beneath the surface.
Good.
He's like, I promise you it's good.
It
You
better
get a
be.
rip of the skin, and he like waves it at you. See, still fresh, and he tosses it into a bin below. And you see him just kind of squeezing and really doing his work to get the right amount of substance from the necessary ingredients for your request. Meanwhile, he goes, hey, what about the rest of you guys? Hopefully something a bit more direct. Your little shaker down below. Okay. He serves one mimosa. Rolly, what was it you were considering?
I'm just staring at it. I'll cast message to him actually.
Well, since I can't trust you to blab your mouth about this, give me an orange juice.
Right. He goes down below. He goes, we want to avoid that scurvy. As he begins to take out some orange twist peels and getting whatever he has left below, and he hands you a small glass of orange juice.
He doesn't like break his stare the entire time. He just like grabs it and like keeps drinking.
Eric and Jin, how do you guys greet? Is there a secret handshake, a hug, a code word? How does it all go down?
Am I greeting each other?
Well, yeah. I mean, are you going to greet anyone else?
No, I'd probably just wave at Eric and say, "Good morning."
So, gentlemen, in return.
Morning.
Morning for me.
This is the quietest I've ever heard Wiggles.
Okay.
Yeah, Wiggles is pretty quiet.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it more than once.
He got that nat 20 and was just like, I'm just listening now. He's being like, he's waiting to thief from one of you guys, I bet.
Yeah, he's good.
Uh,
he won already.
So, as a team, what do you guys discuss? What do you guys decide? Galron is not back with any news just yet. Don't ignore him on the screen. I meant for him to be invisible.
What's our game plan for the rest of this day?
What do we tell our followers about the potential of demon followers being around?
Well, hopefully they're not too drunk not to care. I'm sure it'll be fine. They don't need to know.
Also, one minute.
Hey, you know
Sounds
what
like
they call a genie? A genie's bed? An earth genie's bed? A Dow genie's bed?
Trying to make
What?
light conversation.
What do they
A
call it?
bed?
Oh, you're updating now.
A
Gotcha.
bedrock?
I
Yeah,
don't
pep
get it.
Like a pet rock? That's awesome.
Yeah, something like that. I don't, you know, what are we doing here, guys?
I just listen to what happens when you guys get back.
Yeah, and then you make business off of our ideas.
It's you get free room and board all the time.
That is true. That is true. Gotta pay the rent somehow.
Sounds fair to me.
How's the stage going on outside? You been working on it?
Well, the goblins took a break, and then some went missing. Oh yeah, some
Rolly
went
just kind of like
missing.
nod his
He
head.
just-
Of course
he just
he did.
realizes.
Wait, there's missing goblins afoot?
But
Yeah, where'd they go?
I think your little foreman, Pinky, would probably know better.
Well, hopefully they didn't push any more off the roof.
Oh, it was definitely not that. It's actually quite clean outside for once. Maybe because some of them are missing.
When they go missing.
He looks at his fingers and starts counting them. I think maybe 5 days ago was the first non-reported for duty.
How many would you estimate are missing?
Pinky was the one that counted the little goblin guys. I just kind of hear the rumors.
Alright, sounds like I go ask him. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm gonna make my way towards the door.
All right. As you pop outside, it's not impossible for you to find Pinky. It's pretty clear. He's the only foreman, and he seems to be the only goblin actually focused on work. The rest are all sitting about taking an extended break. You hear Pinky, "Guys, I mean, please, I know some of us have just found other opportunities, but we can't just think everyone has those things like we do. Rolly, sir, hi.
What's up?
Some goblins have found opportunities.
But I know what that means.
I mean, you as Rolly know what opportunity means. What a goblin would, not really. That's a big word for Pinky to say.
I'm gonna try and persuade him to kind of give me the real reason they're gone.
Okay.
So,
Give me a persuasion check. Go ahead.
I don't know. Opportunities. I've seen a lot of opportunities too. Maybe I could tell you about a couple of them if you maybe let us know where they went.
Well, I am. He kind of walks up and whispers in your ear as you roll an 18. Low for you, but still high.
I could lucky it, but I think that's fine. He'll still probably tell me.
Opportunities with employment. You get that he's saying that someone came by and snitched him.
And who would be willing to pay for such goblins?
Real, pale, long arms, maybe 3 goblins tall, and big teeth. Tried biting
Big
one.
teeth. Like a lizard folk?
No, not scaly, fleshy.
Would
Sounds
this
as
ring
if
a
he's
bell for any kind
describing
of creatures.
Not really. It seems abnormal. He describes as if it was a real like Gumby kind of slinky humanoid individual with very pale skin. Sunk
Weird.
teeth. Sorry, sunk eye. Like dark hole deep within. Yes.
Did they go with this thing willingly?
I say no, but others
No.
they don't say no.
Okay, thanks. I'll be back later.
I start moving the other way.
He just watches you leave. He turns back around. Boss said work harder. He starts like tries to give a motivational speech as you leave.
Looks like our goblins got taken by some kind of slender man.
I try and describe the creature to like the crew and see if any of them know what the fuck this thing might be.
Would any of us be able to do like a history check in now?
You can give me a history check.
Dear God.
Let's see what I should have given you Bardic before that.
Probably. Hey.
You guys look at each other, and it sounds like something that's not normally here. But no one can identify what it could be. A Slenderman is a great description of it, though, if any sense, from Rolly's perspective. You guys get that it's a pale, disfigured individual that's elongated in some way, but humanoid in nature, with deep, deep eyes and sharp teeth.
Should we go looking for
I mean,
them?
there's some books. Oh, what'd you say?
Should we go looking for it?
Well, I was gonna say there's a data bank at SOS headquarters of a bunch of weird fucking shit like that. I mean, you go check it out if you want and look it up, see where these goblins went, but we gotta be cognizant that we are kind of like a sore thumb sticking out here. I could teleport us there if we really want to get there incognito, though.
So you're thinking of the archive of the SOS, and you do know that
Yeah.
there is a hidden circle, but it is outside the entrance because of the secrets that are kept within. But it's right outside,
Okay.
like up the hill, and you would just
Yeah.
jump down the hill and go through the door, kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
there's
yes,
a
you
bunch
could
of little
teleport
secret
to
compartments
the
all over town,
archivable
but-
location. Yeah.
Either that or we sneak there. How far away is the base from
This
where we are right now?
one, actually, I can pull up the map and show you. Excuse me. All right, so from here, there. Oops, I meant to put it there. Okay, so there's supposed to be off here on the right hand side of the bright bank, a little cave thing that looks like this one. So I'll just draw a circle there for now. I guess I didn't save that map and bring it out yet. But where that white circle is, there's a little kind of mini ravine that goes into a very clear door, secure door that goes into an underground archivable SOS databank.
And you said you could teleport us to it?
I do have a teleportation circle there, so we can go there if we want to.
What other, what else is pressing, I guess is the best question.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have, the whole thing with the council and the demon that we released and kind of dealing with that whole situation and uniting the Lizard King, but without a crew or goblins, like, I don't know, it's not really home anymore. Like,
Well, let's go save them.
And then maybe we look into tracking this demon.
yeah, there might be some information on that thing too. So, might not be a bad idea to check it out.
So in census, you guys want to travel via telebook or sneakily pass through town?
You said it was over where this circle is and where like Jin is. It's not that far. It's not even through the central district.
No, you'd be going through the Bright Bank area, which is relatively safe.
Okay, yeah, we can just start walking there if everybody wants to.
I'm down. Unless
Yeah, I'm
anybody has
down.
objections.
No.
Maybe we could just sneak through town. Rolly knows all the back alleys and like everything.
You know that there's
Lives
a
almost.
private farmer steed that you can run through that almost no one really occupies except the farmer himself. And his animals, obviously, but you know that you could pass through his plot, and you've done it plenty of times, and they've never seemed to have issue with it.
I mean,
Or
we can
older
come
folk.
through the farmer fields. We don't have fucking death cows with us anymore, so they won't care.
Sweet.
I forgot you guys destroyed the wheat on the south side of my. Let me update that. I totally forgot. When you said that, I was
We've
like,
been
oh
there
shit.
before. We've been there before.
Well, this one's north, so this is another farm
Oh,
area.
north.
on the
Oh, I
north. Yeah,
see,
the
different
south side
guy.
is
Okay.
the one you guys ripped through when you were smuggling them on the outer border.
Right.
Yes, nonetheless, very true still.
I'd
As
say, I
you,
guess before we leave the canker, like Rolly would just ask Pep, like,
Well, find out more about this trouble they're having down at the Jolly. We can maybe head down there if we've got some business, but I need a little bit more details on the payment.
Right.
Maybe
So payment
I'll
details-
send,
go ahead. He's taking notes.
I was gonna say I could send Rep a message right now if I really needed to. Do you want to talk to them?
I always like talking to my bro. Are you kidding?
Sure. Okay. Put your hand out.
He puts his hand out. He looks at you intently.
I really want to cast Vicious Mockery. No, I'll be nice. I'm actually a good character. I'm gonna cast sending.
Okay. You just see
And
like this like little.
I'll use Rolly's like special call collect ability and that we
Okay.
established he can
You
do.
feel this field of
connect
air
us together.
as there's like a little static coming off of his head. He's like, "Oh, Rep, it's Pep, and normally I don't do it this way. Can you hear me? Say something back." Now, Broly, I'd say since you casted it, you can hear the received call, kind of like a tap. Yo, bro, what's up, man? I'm like, how are you totally doing this? I didn't even know you could. Like, you gotta do this more often. Broly, like, what happened? I stopped hearing him. Pep stares at you confused.
I'm just staring at him again.
I think this is the only time you've ever had to test this relationship. You guys are all watching Pep and Oli just have this very just tough,
You know, those
non-intentional
calls aren't free,
moment.
you know.
No one told me that. Rolly, I don't do this stuff. I just see you guys think in your head and get information all the time. I thought it was just easy.
Did he like totally bork the spell? Like he wasted it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
He just talked past the word limit.
God damn it.
What do you identify, Jen?
Oh, there's an unidentified equipment. It looks like a trinket in my bag.
No. I'm going to identify it privately, and if I don't want you to have it, it disappears.
Nice.
I have no idea what it is.
Or it could just be a non-magical trinket. Yeah.
Could be. Could be just worth some money.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. All right, you now know what it is.
No.
Oh.
You like to fight it. Jin is off in the corner just doodling with this ring in hand. Wiggles. You see this beautiful ornate ring that gives off this warmth as you stare at it from afar. And you just get this tingle inside. Can I just... Are you interested with Jin, Wiggles? Or do you let him be?
Ask him what it is.
It looks like a beautiful ring that absolutely has magical properties. That has an ember-like gemstone in the top, in the center of it. What was that? Did you say something, Wiggles?
Ask him what it does.
Oh,
What's
you yell
it
out to
do?
Jin.
He's asking me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, looks like it's gonna help me out in battle.
There's a lot of like defeatedness today in conversation. Wiggles was like, "Wow, thanks for giving me that 411." You guys eventually make your little stroll to the farmer's steed. You arrive, and you see the farmer in a beat-up old tent, hanging out like he usually does at one of his very run-down occupational locations. Even though he has a gorgeous, beautiful, large building ahead of him. Let me just take off the light. Sorry. I realized you guys.
Ooh.
He just kind of is gnawing on something in his mouth. Looks out, sees you a lot, notices Rolly, starts rocking in his chair. You guys hear the little... Like it breaks a little as he's like putting too much. He's like, "Ugh." Otherwise, you guys arrive. What do you do? Pass through? Talk? Make eye contact? Kill him?
Who's ahead of us? Sorry, I missed
The
that.
farmer. The property owner. Like you've seen it. You guys just see each other. At no point have you guys ever had a conversation, but he's very familiar and you're familiar with his face. He's
How's it
like,
going?
You speak?
I would just start staring at him.
What the fuck is it today?
He starts taking out whatever he's chewing on. He's like sticks his like finger in there and he's like scraping out. Boy, yeah, you never say hi. I thought you were like a mute goblin, and that's why you chose this nice quiet path of my property. What about the rest of you things? None of you quite look like normal peeps. How about an introduction? Right.
Just keep
Were you here to get milk? I had a cow recently. Lost them though. Maybe have a gallon still lying around. Oh, you probably want the chickens. You look like hungry folk. Those got taken too.
Cool story, bro.
Right? You would know going north this way will allow you to pass the Rolly just leads on. Do you guys just follow him in silence and ignore the individual?
Yeah, I would just follow Rolly.
Okay.
I'm looking at my ring. I'm
For
not paying
this.
attention to him.
Got it. Wiggles, Eric. No opinions? You guys follow?
I feel like
It's like a
Eric
first.
and then
It's like a
just-
first level quest. Like Giver like showed up. We're like, yeah, cool, bro. See you later. We go to like a secret dungeon with all the arcane
Yeah,
knowledge of the
4,000
universe.
chickens. Yeah. You guys head
Fuck
off.
with your chickens.
Mm-hmm. He just kind of grunts in approval as you guys walk on through. You arrive at the secret. Actually, I'll uncopy your characters. Actually, hold on. I don't have it there yet. I guess I should make it visible for you guys too. Man, don't get a 4-year-old. Those kids just yell and demand everything from you. I can hear him saying he gets to watch 2 more episodes before bed. And now he's gonna come ask me. He says if he says no, then no. Here he comes.
Roll
Hello.
persuasion at disadvantage.
What's up? What's eh? Okay. Hold on. He needs your guys' attention. Speak.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
You have a question for them or no?
Hello.
What is that noise?
Music.
Rolling.
Can you tell them to roll a perception check?
Perception?
Yeah, perception next. Everyone. As you guys arrive outside
Alright.
the secret entrance.
16.
The 19.
Not great. 13.
Okay, 29.
29.
All right. So, I have to go put this kid to bed because apparently he misbehaved. I just got the progress report via text message. Give me one quick second. But, Rolly, bad news and intriguing news. The blast door that usually keeps this safe very well protected is wide open.
Oh shit.
I'll be right
That
back.
demon.
Looks like something already got here.
Left.
I would probably look around to see if there's tracks to have it, like that it's
That's
leaving.
what I was
but
thinking,
we'll
like,
find
are there
out, but
any
yeah,
tracks?
yeah, I guess
I
like
feel
what,
like
what should
that's
we do
something
about
I
it?
should do.
Yeah, that's probably something we should have Wiggles do.
Yeah, Wiggle should definitely check that out.
I would probably be
He said it
just looking
blew
at that. I
up
would be like,
the
yeah,
blast
I guess
door?
we'd have to fig the blast doors. You just said the blast doors were wide open.
Oh, wide open. Okay.
I guess we need, yeah. It's either it's open or it's blown out. And if it's blown out, we should ask like, is it blown out from the top or the bottom?
That's smart.
Yeah. because that'll tell us if it's dangerous inside or not. Probably.
From
I
inside.
don't know.
What?
Should we plan any like
what-
buffs or?
I can make us super sneaky.
That might be good.
Probably good. I would definitely do that.
If we go in, you should do that.
I don't know what buffs we have aside hanging around straight on.
Yeah, that also helps.
Yeah, having a +10 to your save is pretty nice. I
Is it
know
plus
it's
10
not
now?
+10. No, it's not. It's not. It's just I'm
I think it was
exaggerating,
7.
but it's a lot.
Yeah.
Does that
It's some
too.
stupid amount.
Eric does that too now, doesn't he?
I
Did
don't
he
think
get an
it's
aura?
nearly as much.
I don't know what level he is in Paladin.
Because it's based on your charisma, so unless he's got a cracked charisma,
I mean, what is he, a cleric? Like, what do clerics use? Wisdom? So maybe.
wisdom, yeah.
Yeah,
I have a
so he
16
might.
charisma. Leave me alone.
Do you have an aura? Do you have enough levels in Paladin to get that?
Yeah. I just made sure I had the aura.
Hell yeah! So how much is your aura? +4?
I think it's +3.
3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still +10. Yeah, if we're next to both of you, it's +10. That's nuts. That's like an auto success almost for like any roll. I guess it's a save, so it's like saves can get higher as you level up, but still. Like I would have a +20 to my charisma save.
Do my super stealthy stuff and give myself like +30 to stealth.
That's also quite good. Yeah, +3 bonus. Yep. Oh, is yours a +5? I don't know. I thought there was a
looks
reason
like
it was
it's
higher.
+5. I thought so
Okay.
too.
I thought
I
it was
thought
because you had
so,
that
too.
armor or something.
Yeah,
But
+8
I
is
thought it
still
was
pretty
5
good.
plus something.
yeah, it's fair.
I mean, it's kind of broken anyway, but
Yeah, it's already broken.
So Rolly, the teleportation would have brought you up here, but you avoided having to climb down, and you guys are now
Wait,
here.
what teleportation?
If you had teleported here instead of walked, you would have ended up on the
Oh
door.
yeah, all your ability scores are increased by 3. Yeah. Oh, what does that put you? 21. Oh, it's still only +5. Dang.
We wanted to ask about the door itself. Is it
Mhm.
is it open, or is it blown open? And if it's blown open, is it blown out from the bottom or the top?
That's a very good question. It is open as if it was just opened and never closed again.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Now,
it's just open.
I
open.
will say that as an SOS protocol, this usually is a sign of abandonment.
Uh-huh.
And you obviously been finding a lot of abandoned cells around town.
Looks like somebody just pulled an evac on this site. And they probably tried to get out all the information that they needed and left it open. It's usually what we do when we're trying to basically close down a base. But a lot of the guys from the Hollow were out in the desert, and that's kind of the whole reason we went out there, and we couldn't even find them. So, who the hell knows? Like, it could be anything down there, really.
We should investigate to see if there are tracks leaving the site.
Go ahead and make an investigation check, Wibbles, as you stare at the floor and begin to sniff.
I'll look too. Probably
Yeah.
kind of like.
12.
I never triggered my long rest from the end of last
You're done,
session.
I
just
also
sits
got
there.
a 12.
Shidon's like, oh, I'll let these losers check things out. No, you're good. I just updated your character, so that's why you didn't have it. Anyone else helping them? As you see
Yeah, I
Rolly
would
and Wiggles
definitely
just probably taking about 10
Sure.
minutes and coming up short.
I did not
Jin
help
has just been the most helpful player all session.
Yeah, I'll try, I suppose.
Seer Dawn
There you go.
Hey, plus
goes, hey,
Better than
the
everybody.
door's
Yeah.
open.
And
What
I'm
is
up on a
that?
9, and he's like,
Oh,
oh, and Eric
oh.
notices
Hey,
something that we
let's
all know.
go.
Eric, you breathe the air. Well, mostly because your mustache gets in the way and you're just clearing it out. But as you do, you let out a long relief and sigh. No steps come out. No steps go in. In fact, there was no attempt to cover any tracks. This door opened and never closed from the inside.
Sorry, say that one more time, slower.
There are no tracks in or out. You
Uh-huh.
understand because of a nat 20 and by looking at the rim of the structure at the opening that this door was opened from the inside and never closed.
Alright, doors open from the inside.
Inside,
ran
you
away.
say? Oh fuck, somebody's down there right now, probably.
But there's no tracks either in or out, but the
Well, that
doors
doesn't mean anything. People get
open
misty
from
step and
the
shit.
inside. From the inside.
Yeah, somebody's at the control panel then. The only way to open the door is from the control panel on the 3rd level.
So who else could be inside?
Well, anybody with SOS clearance level 68.
Give me a history check, Rolly, as you run down the mental list of which these could be or fall upon.
Can I use my item and see if I see anything?
Yeah, you can use your item.
Good old Bard guess.
So is that D100?
Yes, sir. Actually, I think I fixed it. Check it real quick. I think I put everything in there. Pretty sure.
Use this. That's whack.
Ooh, that was rough. That was using it for a different skill, I think. Rolling it does something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you make an action, you roll a d100. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, I didn't. I guess I got to put a second roll in there. My bad. I just knew I
hey,
did. There we go. Much nicer. Combining your guys' two prownesses. Rolly, you think, and it doesn't elude you that somebody could be here. What eludes you is that anyone with that clearance wouldn't have had to open the door for any reason. So why is it open? That's the puzzle, I guess, for Rolly right now. It's not so much that anyone could access it. It's just why opening?
Why? What are the protocols that I know of that would be, other than abandonment, reasons to open the blast door while you're still inside the tunnel?
Because
Like I'd be like flipping through my
you would know
SOS
that,
handbook.
yeah. This site is known as as where constructs are created. This is the nerdy tech science side compared to the magical world. That's very well hidden from the Hollow for the most part. That was like the whole thing of the SOS. The gnomes brought in the technology from Brumal secretly. You guys have been trying to siphon the secrets that Brumal has because they are a full automatonous town that is very strict on who they allow in. But some members of their society are also members of SOS. This particular site would have been where they would be creating, lack of a proper word, because I don't know what Rolly would have called them, but war suits?
Cybrex 089.
There you go, Cybrex
It's the model number,
089.
but
Got it. Eric, as you hear Rolly kind of speak aloud as he thinks really hard about what would be inside, your 80 gives you a little bit of insight. Inside, you will find sense of sorrow. An undergone surgery occurred. You do not know whether or not it succeeded. It was done by members who belong to this faction. You do not have insight as to who they were. You can, as Rolly goes through this, I will let you know based off of what Rolly discovers, what isn't accurate with what came through your sight, basically. Whether or not he's getting hot or anyone's getting hot, or if you guys are getting cold on the trail,
okay,
etc.
so you're saying that someone inside who is part of the group performed a surgery on somebody, but I don't know who.
Correct. And you don't know whether or not it succeeded or failed.
Yeah.
But they did leave
But
in a rush.
there is
Something
sorrow.
happened,
But
and they
there's a
left.
feeling of sorrow, which kind of makes me think they failed.
Some sort of loss in some way. Correct.
I suppose I'll keep that to myself for now.
Okay. Do you guys begin to enter?
I would check all security measures that I know to possibly be active at the entryway.
You
And
got it.
see if we can determine if they're like if all the subsystems are running their,
As you
normal checks and
poke your head
like,
through
the oxygen levels are high enough that we can go down there. That kind of stuff.
As you poke your head through, you immediately feel the breeze. Okay, the vents are working. That's good. You sniff the air. No over metallicized stench or copper, so the air filtration system is working. No smoke, at least not that you can see. There's a steady hum. Means energy is still flowing through the facility. Traps could be armed, but at this time, everything at the entrance is disarmed.
Looks like they shut the protocols down for at least the first level. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me, as usually nobody even knows where this place is. No real reason to have it on all the time. But keep your guard out. If it does turn on, things might get a little hairy.
You guys venture in. As you do, imagine.
Do we want
Go ahead.
do our plan that we had talked about?
Oh,
I would
you got a plan?
very much like Wiggles to do what he said.
Yeah.
Wiggles.
I'm gonna load D&D Beyond again, and then I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
I like
Ooh.
that.
Okay.
Are we all gonna stay within 10 feet of each other?
Yeah, we can just like stealth.
Device turned on in Wiggles, yeah.
Okay. And that should cover all you guys, correct? It's up to 10.
Yeah, I think I can get all of us.
I know, and I'm just saying for our saves, if we have to roll saves.
Saves, yeah, saves will be important. This is
And
going
that's
to
a
be
plus
a check.
10 to all those?
Plus 8.
8.
No, plus 8. Got
is
it.
what we determined. Yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything else you cast after Wiggles casts Pass Without a Trace? Before you enter.
I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Jen.
Okay, Bardic Jen. Anything else anyone wishes to declare before passing the threshold?
I'm looking real quick.
Guess I'll just do also detect evil and wait, hold up. Is that I don't
Damn. Next level, I get a D12 for Bardic.
Well, that's terrifying. Everyone but Rolly levels up next.
Ooh, and I can use Bardic on myself now. I forgot about that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That'll be helpful.
Guess I'll cast.
Here comes Rolly splitting the party.
Yeah. I cast a lot of spells that are like effect spells that don't really care. I guess it's good for like saving throws, but I don't know.
All right.
Do we want Sprinkles to lead the way?
Have you
Actually,
summoned
I'll do
him in a
that.
while?
I'll use 2 Bardics. I mean, we have time, right?
Yeah.
I think we have time. I mean, we're not really doing
Sure.
anything.
I'll use it on myself as the other action, as the other bonus action.
Okay. You got it. Divine Sense kicks in. Eric. Neither linger, but another signature does pick up. And the only reason you pick it up is because you hear your good friend, Aura. Eric. Catch this. He kind of brings over to you like in a magical gesture as you feel this energy circle around you. You recognize that? Can you give me an Arcana check at advantage?
I guess I don't have to use it
You got it.
because I can use it whenever I make the roll before.
You can declare it upon.
You can use
Oh my
choose to
God.
do so after you roll the dice, but before you.
That's
Seriously,
pretty fucking
damn.
sick.
Is that another nat 20? Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Eric is on fire right now.
Damn.
Eric,
He's got like 3 of them.
you absolutely pick up Wolfric's signature. He had casted something at some point within an hour at the very least. The Aeon's magical signature has reached you tonight.
Okay, I guess I'll go over and see what's there.
It's more like in the like a how you're doing the divine sense. You're just sensing that his presence was here and he was casting some kind of time magical maneuvers of sorts.
Okay, so he's meddling.
Mm-hmm. Basically, fair assess. Yeah, fair description.
And I know Rolly knows him, right?
Correct.
So I'll just whisper to Rolly
Yep.
that Wolfric's been meddling.
He's alive? Yeah, I guess. I mean, he's kind of alive everywhere, right? How's he
Assuming.
doing?
Did he send a postcard? Oh, that guy.
I mean, yeah, that'd be cool if we got him to like write a mess. He's the one that like started off the whole campaign. Like, it's really funny.
Yeah. That's what fatherhood does. It just takes you away from it all. He left you a gift, not his baby, but his other one. Jin, you cast detect magic. Immediately at the entrance, you see in a deactivated state 15 glyphs of warding.
What the hell? I would let the party know there's some glyphs of warding at the entrance, but they're deactivated.
Yeah, those are not fun. They basically scan the gambit of all the different elements. They blast you all at once with all of them, just in case you're resistant to one. You're gonna get hit with all the other ones.
Jesus.
Welcome to SOS. Yet again. Do you guys enter?
Yeah, I would kind of make our way down some of the access
As you
panels.
enter,
Like
it just
down
looks
the,
like an empty hangar at first. But Rolly knows
really be
better.
like creeping a little bit ahead and taking a look around the corners and stuff like that.
You go ahead and access some secret panels that open up other kind of small tunneled entryways. Eric has to stand in an awkward parallel to get through one of them, but you do manage, Eric. You scratch the walls a couple times, letting out this eerie kind of like echo. At first, Rolly wasn't sure if it was you all or something else, and then he caught on. And it became a little just safer knowing it wasn't a monster up ahead. And then you enter this kind of hazard zone as you see this flash flaring off. It's almost this kind of very mute green. Not a warning in Rolly's understanding, but that means the clearance has been accessed. It has been opened. A very high access secured area is still open up ahead. Once you come around that corner, you expect to just see what would have been a huge, thick, 12-foot padlocked steel door meant to stop any and all spells of teleportation to get through. Wide open.
We
with the
can't
assumed
we can't see
signature
the
of
map,
screen
by
light.
the way.
I know, because this is all Theater of the Mind.
I see. Alright, yeah. With the steel door still locked, right?
No, it's wide open. You know, you have a gut
Oh.
feeling that it's going to be wide open because you see the green light flickering in the distance at the end of the
Ooh,
hall.
okay.
Looks like the door heads open. They would have headed through that to get to the lower levels.
You guys continue.
Would I
around the corner.
know
wide
any
is
kind
it?
of
It's going to open up to probably about a 50-foot tall ceiling. Imagine you're playing Metro Prime and you're unlocking a massive door behind an alien secret, and you finally got the skill you needed. And instead of all those awesome activities, you unlocked it and you never went there and you didn't realize it, and now you're going back at the end of playthrough. So
I'm
you
just
kinda
making sure
walked
we
into
can
this
still
thing.
maintain our
Spells.
10 by 10 location.
Yeah, you guys can still stay as a pod the entire time you approach. The opening itself, Rolly would know to be about 33 feet odd. And then about 50 feet tall. It's a massive padlock door that is literally meant to keep secrets. But It is assumed open as Rolly. You take a peek around the corner, and it is absolutely certain it is open. I'll go ahead and load you guys to the next map and pause it there before you guys actually step inside. But this would be the safest visual sense of what Rolly can see peering around the corner without entering.
Rolly, what happens if somebody shuts this door behind us?
I mean, I know the access codes and where the panels are, so if we really have to, we could force it open.
Okay.
How do
Alright,
we
is
just
this a
fireball until it
medical
blasts
bay?
open?
What was that, Eric?
Is this a medical bay? Like what I'm looking at? Like, I mean, I do this.
You as a Time Knight, you would absolutely recognize this as a foundational build to how you guys organize your stuff. You always knew that the Time Knights only evolved from the previous history of those who pushed and fought the Rebel War, or whatever it is you guys wish to refer to it as. The Aeon had all kinds of words and terms. But at the end of the day, this does feel familiar to you. And now that you think about it, gnomes were a key faction part of the technological advances in Ender. Whether or not this is medical is questionable because they have plenty of things to create actual functional constructs of war here too, which, mind you, if you guys do not recall, have been banned since you started this campaign. At least in normal society outside of the private society of Bramel. All war forges are technically illegal to be created since the 13th recall from the Vesperian government. So this is definitely not meant to be public.
Fair enough.
How do you guys wish to proceed? Feels like a ghost town to you, really. You don't even hear the simple tickings and echoes of small metal devices clinking and bouncing from normal passage of strings and lanyards just lying about. It is still in the air.
Still think we should move as a pack and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, keep your head low. Usually a lot of the bad shit is, above this height.
And I would kind of like make a gesture like above me.
Fair enough. So, you guys slowly creep inside. Is there any immediate focus you give to anything around you?
Can I get
Do
a
I see anything out
description
of
of
place?
what we're seeing?
No, everything looks
Yeah.
as if it was... Sorry, what was that, Wiggles?
Can I get a description of what we're seeing?
Yeah, I apologize. As you step inside this massive 33-foot clearance, immediately to your right, you see a beautiful-looking med pack, very pristine in nature, almost unimaginable in anywhere in the Hollow, for that matter. And then immediately in front of you are a lot of bloody rags, wrapped parts, and a lot of gauze, hiding the fact of whether or not they are human or other special-like based things. And this seems to be on a portable, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a grinder. It's more of a compactor of sorts. Rolly, you would know that that's exactly what it is, but the purpose is because it compacts resources. At least that's the term used to avoid specifications of what sometimes goes into these things like today, and allows it to be a cube-like fueled source that is not something large like a explosive fuel cell that has been known to fail in previous tests of SOS projects. But you have not seen it full of bloody rags and sorts before. The rest of the excuse me, immediate hanger onto your left-hand side, Wiggles, would be these beautiful metal containers that seem to have multiple functions, many different shelves and drawer-like slots, and seems to be netted down. Usually when things are netted down, it's to prevent them from moving, as if they could not control themselves. but the rest of the room does not look like that, at least immediately. And then back to your right, there's a beautiful reception desk. And I say beautiful because all of this is just gorgeous compared to what you guys have been living in the slums at the Kanker. I mean, you guys might have a good real amount of property, but it is some trashy property. The SOS keep things clean and very, very metallic. Though there is a plant that has seen better days, it being succulent in nature has allowed it to still stay alive, even in its shriveled state of grays. It hasn't seen light in some time. Even though there is a dim glow, kind of like the emergency lights, vividing off along the entire room area. I'll fix that in a second. You do see a series of books and other personal documents. There are two things that you don't understand in front of you. Rowley knows that they are considered blight fixes. Now, they were really are blight fixtures. They were really badly named, but that was what the creator called them. And ever since then, you guys just call them BFs or whatever it is you wish to call them, Rowley, but they really are monitors. They didn't have a term for when the gnome created it, and he just said that they were like the blights of a light, and they fix things because from the other side, you can do just that. But the rest of the team has no fucking clue. Eric, you do know. You can call them whatever you want to. I don't know what you guys would call them either, but they're monitors. They do give off video feeds from this distance. You don't know what it's showing you from. Further ahead, there's a massive sofa couch that looks quite comfy and quilted. Behind it, a huge chest of arrangements and dial fixtures that look like it could serve as, I don't know if that's a shrink of an elevator and or a massive storage container, at least to most of you, though Rowley understands that it serves as both. It is a storage container, but it also is a control panel for an elevator panel or whatever the fuck you call those things right now, that would leave you to a southern floor right beneath this, probably about no more than a 15-foot crawl space for Eric. That is just where you guys keep, like, supplies. There is a drink still left standing as if it was recently touched. You do see that across the room, Rowley. And yeah, the rest will slowly unravel itself.
That's blood.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Well, as you peek around and Eric's tall and he cranks his head a little around the corner, he sees just a bit of blood, on the floor, originating to a door that's closed.
Can I tell what kind of blood this is?
It is red, so it does depict it to be of humanoid instance.
Okay.
Hey, Wiggles, any idea what might bleed like that? You know a lot about weird shit.
Just like look over my shoulder.
Let me take a closer look.
Okay. Do you
What
look at
should I
the
roll?
container, or do you look at the blood splatter on the floor ahead? There's a container in front of you with bloody rags, but you can walk into the room too. The actual.
I want to follow the blood.
Okay. You guys see Wiggles immediately head forward and probably go about 35 feet until he sees that there is a closed door where the blood trail continues. Wiggles, you can report that, or they can all follow.
Keep close, because
Oh yeah, he has the skill. You guys would all have to stay close to him, actually.
Yeah, I'd say keep close.
I would relay we have a closed door that ends the blood trail. Which
You all
is
see
concerning.
the rest of the
know
room.
what's past this door?
Roll it. Give me a history check. Things change all the time, but let's see if you recall what it was last. Yes, swear they used to make the robotic chips in there.
How is the clean room? Where they made all the control chips.
Doesn't look so clean now.
You see a sofa and Rolly. You see a good old memorable bong that's been passed around to SOS member to SOS member. Always been saved by a good old mending spell whenever it breaks or drops. It has not been used in some time. You could tell by the collected sticky ooey gooey that's sitting at the bottom of the basin. All the weapons are uncharged, which makes them unfortunately useless at this state because it would take a minimum 24 hours to get them operational. And with enough power running through the building, for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like enough is pushing through it. You can look into that later if you wish. But you do see a bunch of weapons, which I do have the name for. These are the T29 G36 ISs. So T39 D26 IZZ, IZZZ. And you know that these are a collaborative effort with a unknown benefactor that is above even your clearance.
Yeah, there's some prototype guns over there. Weird they didn't take them with them, but probably good that they're uncharged. I really don't know how they work.
The rest of the room just seems to be in its average state. Small little personal studies and other evac spots emptied. Where old electronical suits used to be, gone. It looks as if all but the mere lacking need of replaceable parts were left behind. Even the large suit that you once witnessed, only an arm that's very, very replaceable is left on the floor. Jin, any thoughts? You're done.
We should probably keep following the blood trail.
That's what I was
See what
thinking.
the hell happened back here.
Alright.
Would I know anything about this room beyond its description that it was once like a chip factory? Like, were there secret things being done in here that like maybe they would have put extra security measures in place for, or
you know that it was always there was never no one worked within. It was the most automated room of the facility. People would gather what was produced and remove it, but no one ever operated it.
okay, I'll check this access panel, this terminal here, and see
Look
if
at
there's any
it.
error codes or anything.
There are no
going
error
on.
codes. It shows the last time it was accessed was a mere 37 minutes ago.
Ooh.
Says they were here about 40 minutes ago.
Let's check.
Alright, I'm gonna open it up. Stand back.
You pop in the code.
So I'm seeing like an operating table. It's like a
You see a immediately
orangish
inside.
glow. Yeah.
Yeah, a kind of slow, like, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't call it orange. I mean, I guess it feels that way based off the vibe of the weird, colors coming off in the room. But it definitely is a odd sense. It's a bit eerier than the rest of the facility as you smell now copper in the air, freshish in nature. The blood on the floor hasn't been cleaned. In fact, it seems as if it was like sprayed upon. Someone was brought into here. They never made it to the actual seat, though. It looks like most of it fell off to the right, and they were on the floor for majority of the period of their presence. The desks seem to be moved around as if someone shuffled through items. You see a robotical arm left behind, and it does have some traces of blood on it. You see another one that looks brand new, but obviously not attached to anything. And multiple tools, all of them in pristine condition as if not properly organized, but untouched in purpose. In the farthest corner to your left, there's a gorgeous, glowing reactive core.
I see some data pads back there. Maybe they wrote something down.
You go inside.
Does everyone come with me, or do I go in by myself?
I'd go with
I
you.
think we should all go in, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'd say we all kind of move as a group to this like area over here, and I want to see what this shit is on the table.
Moving to a group. Ah, you have fallen into my trap. Game over. I gassed the chamber. Just
Just
kidding.
teleport out.
Now, last time I let you do it in the middle of the ocean using your dad's glue and paper. Okay, I got you this
I
time.
mean, I'm higher
Accept
level now, though. We have access to higher level spells.
You walk inside, and no one worries about the door closing, as willy-nilly as it all is. It'll stay open. It does. Everyone give me an investigation check. Rolly at advantage. Eric at advantage. Jesus Christ. You see how Randall
giving
just
him
left?
advantages.
He saw you get
doesn't
3
stop.
He saw you get 3 nat 20s and left. All day
He's
we've been talking about
lying.
how he rolls horribly. You just thumbed it in his face. He was like, I'm out. That's too many. I love it.
Let me roll it.
Man.
1 sec.
Okay.
There we go. Investigation. There we go.
Rickles, what'd you get?
27.
Nice. Oof. Oh, good thing it's already on. It's unlocked, thank goodness. You grab the data pad, and some information was being accessed. We'll get to that in a second. Eric, you see that core, and you know goddamn well that you need it. You don't have to share it with anyone, but you understand that it is important. We'll get into the details a little later. The rest of the room looks as if something did occur. Someone was brought in, and someone was injured. Nobody was left behind, so obviously both left. You're certain it was only 2 based off of the way the room has been pushed around and structured. You kind of Sherlock Holmes it a little bit. Jin catches on to the trail you're running and begins to assist as he starts noticing too that some of the vials weren't touched. Everything that was touched seemed to be non-organic and necessary nature. And anything that was... you see it now. All the tools were used. Only the blades were cleaned. You can actually see many handprints and smudge marks across the handles in which they were held by. Look around the rest of the room, and you see that Rolly in his hands has something of active information. Otherwise, Rolly, on the datapad, you see a handful of terms show up as most recently researched. Baishik. Here, I'll type these out real quick. Hold on. Let me make it easier for you. Meanwhile, what did the rest of you guys do with that information? So you're done. What would you be doing? Everyone is missing. Okay. Well, here's a list of most recent searches. The last
whoops!
one.
I was on mute. I am sorry.
Okay.
That's awkward. Sirdon probably would not know how to take any of this in because this is all alien to him. Like, they don't have this shit in the Feywild, so like, yeah, fucking, this is like, yeah, I don't know. He just would not really know how to react. He'd just kind of be like, just whatever someone tells him. He'd probably be like, makes sense, sure,
Yeah, I guess it's a little discomforting for you because it's
I
non-magical.
found him on a camel in the desert.
Yeah.
He knows what's up. Okay, you got it. Jen, with that information of your assisted investigation check?
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised I could even get some wires together. I feel like Jin's not really all that technology advanced like these two.
Okay. Eric, Any intentions on swiping that without attention, or you just take it? It is safe. You know how to handle it.
This thing?
It does look dangerous. Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'll take it.
All right. You
Hey,
guys see
don't touch
Eric
that.
just walk up, and as you see, and you know it, Rolly, to be a energy fusion, and Eric just sticks in his pouch.
It's not yours.
It's mine now.
Rapid as Rolly looking up at
This
Eric.
fucking day, man. This fucking day.
Man, Rolly's just he's just like, oh, man. Rolly, do you share the list with the group, or do you keep it to yourself?
What was it? Oh, the list of things? Yeah. Do I recognize the language that this is in, or
These are searchable keywords of the archive.
Mm.
Whoever held this tablet last looked
Oh, it's like
these
what they
last
pulled
things
up.
up. Yeah, the last one
Sure,
was
I
typed
would
but
look-
incomplete. It's as if they left.
I would look up
before
what they
finishing.
are. I looked them up in reverse order.
Okay. Do you attempt to try to figure out what the KOR was, or do you skip it? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's complete.
Yeah, I would try and I would search it and see if there's any like relevant terms near that. But if it doesn't come up with anything, I move on to the next one.
Okay. You hit search, and it takes a quick second, and about 1,237 results with those first four letters appear, and a lot of them are about species types and a lot of like unknowns. They use the word alienoid in most of
Looks
the
like
research
the right
topics.
place. Let me look up the next one.
Wrath is in reference to an artifact. It is a sword of sorts, located in an old fortress, buried beneath a swamp.
Some kind of fucking swamp sword. I don't know. What's the next one?
Oh, by the way, I'm just giving you the quick term versions, but I'll give you more to it later because there's obviously
Like I like this. It'd be
Yeah,
kind of like
okay.
really just reading off like the
Perfect.
first
Just
three
skimming
Google
them.
results and being like,
Got it.
figuring out what he's looking for.
The Tissacar, the quick key terms come up: a parasite spy.
I would look for images.
All right, give me a quick second to pull one for you. We'll try that in a second. As you go to the next topic, Dolgaunts. This is where things get a little more interesting. There's an immediate opened file. The most recent opening was just about 57, almost an hour. As you pull it up, it reads about what was hobgoblins, now Dolgaunts. A very as if a Hydra hobgoblin was born, but muddled from Spy Kids 1 into a flume figure, and it looks more angry than depressed, with multiple brains and multiple maws, only one set of eyes, and at least you notice between 4 to 6 variations that have multiples different numbers of appendages, able to wield many, many arms, and standing in front of what looks to be a small army size of followers. Most history about them says that they lead the Dolgar and the Dolgrim, which would be the next two topics if you continue, or if you stay on this one.
I would skip those two and go to the last one.
You go to the Beshik. You realize that it is a type of metal on par with Feyrez that is commonly known to be that of the magical essence of things. The Beshek, however, is a assumed weapon material when forged into a weapon, is known to be a material that is more effective, or the kryptonite to the Dole companionhood, like silver to a werewolf.
It sounds like a bunch of aliens. Maybe some kind of like weapon that kills them. They don't want it to be here. I don't know. It seems kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know what they're really looking for here. Maybe it has something to do with the weapon that's being built. It is kind of about that weapon material and metals and shit. I don't know. They're looking for magic swords. I guess we'll just keep going and see what's up to. Any of those things ring a bell to you guys?
Blah, 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 Eric. Yes, in a sense, you would know the Soshar. You would know that those are a absolute threat in the Ender. They are one of the biggest reasons that if you click that link, it'll take you to what they look like. I can't for some reason I can just import the image. Sorry, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, my bad. Hold up. I did download it and I was like, why is it not dragging it? That's because I didn't import it. I was maybe lazy. My bad. Anyways, you know that this parasite is the reason why part of the Time Knights collapsed. They were able to get to one of you. And basically once they get they're parasite. Once they get into you, they control all of you, and they could go further and actually cast Disguise Self on the person they control to further deepen their hold in the industry, we'll say. Hospital, load your picture first. Oh, there it is. Boom. That's what they look like when they're in their normal form.
Fun. Remind me of like
Like fun.
lampreys or something.
So you know they're bad news, Eric, for sure. At least that particular topic. The Dogants, you know those are slaves to a higher being. The higher being one of the beings that you released. Dalkia.
Oh,
So with this information, what do you all do?
Well, we should
How
continue.
dangerous are
correct?
these things, Eric?
again?
I was gonna say, how dangerous are these things? I
Oh.
would kind of read on your face that you like knew what I was talking about when I said it.
Very, very dangerous.
Awesome. They can't get any better. Alright, let's keep moving.
Move
You
as a
guys
group again.
exit the room as a group. Which direction do you go? Do you go deeper in to see what's left? There are two bays. There's one directly to the east and one directly south.
Would I know what normally is stored in these bays?
Oh, very dangerous beans of study.
Those are called hell casings. Yeah. Keep the nasties inside.
They're both
I'd not
wide open.
recommend opening them. Oh, fuck. They're open.
Should we be even more on our guard then?
Yes. Yes. 100%.
Does anyone have alert?
I'm gonna cast see invisibility.
Okay.
It's
You
not
cast
good.
see invisibility.
He just asked, does anyone have alert? Oh god.
Does the ranger not have alert?
That's what I'm asking. I don't know. He builds his characters all kinds of goofy. I'm not gonna speak to the guy.
Who acts like I've ever played D&D before?
I know, that's what I mean. I'm gonna let the guy be punished. It's not my fault. You know?
And nobody have an item that had alert on it? Like
That's
they're
what I'm
wearing?
asking. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't
Hmm.
remember. That seems like
I don't
something that
think
may
so.
have happened.
I know I don't. I don't know who had alert. I don't think anybody had alert. Maybe there was a rogue that somebody played that had alert. Like maybe Gumblum has
Let me
alert.
see if
I don't know.
Mina had a alert.
Oh, that
She
might have
might
been
have.
it.
Let me
Might have been
see.
Mina.
Wiggles, do
It's
you know?
usually like
Let me
the
look at
rogues
yours
that
and
take
just get
that.
info. Check.
I would have thought Wiggles had something.
He doesn't even have a magic item.
No, she had actor and elven accuracy.
It was Avi. I don't know. I'm trying to help you guys out here. I don't see alert. He has keen senses. Let me see what that does. Oh, he's just proficient in perception.
Keen sense.
Yeah, it's nothing fancy. Yeah, nobody has alert. Cool. Well, you cast see invisibility, Rolly, and you do see something that's invisible. You see something I need to hide in a invisibility first. Hold on.
Wait, is it a construct?
No. Oh. Wow. Yeah. Why?
Okay, then I might have something.
What? Drop it on me first before I reveal.
Well, it's my favorite enemy, so
Ah, interesting. That you technically couldn't be surprised by a favorite enemy. Okay, Wiggles. You get the sense that something very, 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 very mechanically dangerous is amongst you all. Where it is, you're not 100% sure, but it's in this room. Rolly. That's when you cast See Invisibility, and you see, coming from one of the open container padlock hell casings. You don't know what it is, but it's very dangerous. It looks scary. It looks like a astronaut in a alien-like, like a nautiloid-like casing, but a skeleton on the inside, reaching out to you guys. Just it almost is acting as if it's still on the moon, if there was one.
I feel like we should leave.
Oh,
Feel like that.
Wiggles, with advantage, can you give me a insight check?
Insight. $14 at advantage.
Oof. Well, you're full of useless information right now. It's immune to poison, and its conditions are immune to poison, paralyze, exhaust, charm, frighten, and petrified. You would know that about a general construct, and just based off of your grasp of this, there's something about it that looks way worse than wicked. Rolly, you notice too that this is probably very dangerous. Eric, Sir Dawn, and Jin, can you guys give me nature checks?
My
Did you say
weakness.
me? Sorry, I didn't hear
No,
the
Eric,
first
Sir
one.
Dawn, and
Okay.
Eric, Sir Dawn, and Jin for the nature check. No, I was just telling you, Rolly, that like
What
this
the
thing
fuck?
looks very formidable.
I can see it. Is it invisible or?
Yeah, it's invisible. That's why I'm telling you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you see it. It's
I knew
invisible.
I knew it.
It's terrifying. Jin, you look at Eric and you kind of like point it out to him. This entire thing is encased in adamantine.
Wolverine.
Oh, I mean, I know it can't be crit.
Start. Yeah.
I know what this thing is.
You have the data pad in your hand still? You took it with you?
Yeah.
Give me a history check at advantage to you. Quickly kind of like look for the HAL casing padlock data.
Like which one was stored in there last?
Mhm.
Yeah. 17. Not bad.
All you could pick up. So basically, you found its data file, but once we go into combat, once per round, you can try to glean information off of it, basically.
Okay.
But you pick
sure.
up the name of the case file is Trobriand. I'll put it in there.
I want to look that up so bad, but I'm not going to.
So it says Trobriand, case number 345.
Awesome.
The rest of you guys don't hear much more than just a clicking, almost as if some kind of clock was winding constantly in a steady, faster than second. No combat has arisen just yet. Rolly is the only one that can see it. What do you provide as recon information, Rolly?
Get it with fairy fire, right over there behind the shelf, next to the wall.
Does anyone shoot fire?
I'm trying to see if I have
See,
it.
do I even have it?
I thought somebody did.
My goodness, we
so.
don't got none of the basics.
Nope.
No one throws a fairy fire, Rolly. It kind of
Maybe,
slowly just
Wiggles?
starts curiously moving closer.
But can I become a shield guard?
It's moving closer.
Can you summon a
It's
shield
right in
guardian?
between the two
I
shells in
have
front of us.
bracer of armor ring
And what does it allow you to do?
transformed into a shield guardian.
Sure.
Ooh.
One second. You now have control of shield guardian. You guys see Eric just walk up. Explain it to me. How do you do it? Power Ranger style or what?
Yeah, pretty much, you know, little VR troopers. Let's go.
You guys have no idea what the hell he's doing because he's never done it before. And boom, he turns into a shield guardian. You can use it as its full character token. I'll decide you up here for now.
Yeah, you just figure it's good to have an extra set of hit points.
Rolly, you didn't know he could do that, but you like that he can. A shield guardian arrives. It is a buffer between you all. There's still no combat at this immediate time, but it is slowly, curiously walking closer.
It looks curious. It's kind of moving closer. It's right in front of the first shelf now.
You guys just hear it.
Hack it?
I don't know. This thing is fucking dangerous, though, if it's in one of those pods.
Rolly, you gleam again. You see that it is a spellcaster. A very powerful spellcaster.
Ooh, I immediately flick a small chromatic stone from my backpack. It just kind of starts like hovering around Rolly really quickly.
Okay.
I do have a question though.
Yes, sir.
Because it says it has spell storing. Do I have a spell stored as a shield?
Say what? Hold on. Here's this fancy.
That's a feature, yeah. A spell storing.
In this item, or wait, explain to me. Help me out.
In the shield garden. That's what I'm
Oh.
asking. Like,
Oh, he has a skill?
Yes, it stores one spell.
Thank you. Sorry,
you
Rolly
set
uses
it-
them all the time.
Yeah, I don't, but but Zine used them.
Yeah, Gene. Yeah,
He
Zine.
had the same. He had the same item. So you pick a spell like when it's like created, and it has that spell.
well, that's
Normally you
what
put like
I mean.
shield on it or something.
I didn't create it, so that's the thing. So
Yeah, it comes with the
So it's
spell.
that's what
So
I'm
spell of
asking.
fourth level or lower. Okay, let me pull something real quick. Hold up.
it's like
Like
it's
a
special spell.
P100.
It's like you choose your
I'll find
starter
that path to see what's
Pokemon,
in
and
there.
like you get the fire one. You might get the grass one.
Good catch. Nice.
Like, I've never used a shield guard, so I started looking really quick.
Yeah, usually you'll have it like have shield as a spell, so you can have it cast it like as reactions because it can do it when you get hit.
So,
I think it might
yeah,
be able to do that even on its
you
own.
may roll a D100. Oh,
75.
okay. You get this one. Boop. There you go. Got him. Got it?
I don't see anything.
It should be in your spellbook on the show guardian.
There you go. Okay. Interesting. That seems like a terrible one.
Jay was random. You rolled. Sounds cool though.
What does it do?
Fabricate.
Hey, that'll work really great with mending. You like literally make anything you want now. He's a 3D
If
printer.
you don't have enough
Literally is
5 feet,
he's an
then
animated
you can
3D
build
printer. That's pretty sweet.
So you arrive, Shield Guardian. This thing gets closer. No one else can see it still.
Moving closer. It's about 10 feet away from the bot.
Just tell me when to punch, Rolly.
It holds its hand out with
It's
just
reaching its hand out.
intent purpose, and you guys hear this kind of clink. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh God.
I need.
Speaking of Morse code,
Let's see. What is it? 5 of you guys? I didn't have one in mind at
Yes.
first. I just knew what he was going to do. Starting from the back is 1, front is 5, so still defender 5, Jin 1.
Yay.
Every fucking time, it's always.
Hey, why did I
Question.
roll that?
Oh, I had you clicked. That's why. It didn't matter. It was
Ready
just
to
the
attack
D5
you.
though. You take its complete stats, right?
the shield guardian.
Yeah, like you don't
Yeah,
keep it.
yeah.
You don't-
I'm a
Got
shield
it.
guardian right now. Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I just want to verify.
It says as if
Oh, okay.
polymorphed
You
into a
become
shield
one.
guardian. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
Oh, who are you bonded to then?
Roly. Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, there's a spell that gets a shield guardian. There's a magic item, and it like bonds to the caster. I didn't
Oh,
know if
gotcha.
it worked like that.
Yeah, he has the item, so that would be how I would do it if that's what you mean. But nonetheless,
there's like 2 or 3 different ones.
gotcha. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at his thing. Sorry, you recognize this, Roly? You're just like, oh no. But it's targeted at the Steel Defender, thankfully. Steel Defender. Use a. Take 100 points of damage. I think it's 100 flat if you have more than that. Let me see. Hold on.
What kind of
No.
damage is it?
Never mind. It has no effect. Just kidding. It has no effect. You guys all see this flash of power come out of the instantaneous nothingness 30 feet ahead of most of you and just hits the Steel Defender
It
and
just tried to
nothing
fucking kill it.
happens.
Is it
That
visible
was
now?
power kill.
Nope. Still invisible.
Yeah, but
It's
I
right in
have
front
an
of us.
idea of where it's at now, right?
Yo, yeah.
I've
I
been
mean,
calling it out the
you
whole
guys
time.
know that it's like right here now because that's where the blast projected from. It
We
is
know
now
where it's
going
at
to
now.
move 10 feet closer, which you
Can
can
I
call out.
walk
It is now
forward
right in
also
front of
and
the
then
chain.
try to punch it too?
Sure, at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Roly calls out that it tried to use power word kill. It is very powerful. Luckily, all of you guys are too strong, but it doesn't know that. And I mean, it would have been scarier if it hit one of you guys, but go on.
Missed it.
I didn't see the attack, to be fair. You miss. Absolutely miss. You swing.
And I got multi attacks. I want to try to fist it again.
You see the Steel Defender stop on something solid. You guys all hear a. Give me some damage. $12 points. You hear like this as little gears and cogs fall on the floor and become visible, yet the creature itself is still hidden. Very good. We begin initiative.
-1.
Yo,
Work,
Guardian
Shield Guardian.
swiftly gets into the fight. Wiggles, call it out. What'd you roll?
What am I rolling?
Initiative.
Initiative.
Okay.
So wait, I just want to make sure I heard everything. Like it can't be. Oh fuck! Can you write down what we learned from it? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you right now. Hold on. Nice. You go second, Wiggles, after you're done. 1 second, though. Let me remind you guys. It is completely immune to poison and the condition. It cannot be charmed, exhausted, frightened, or petrified. That is known knowledge.
Okay.
It has adamantine armor.
Can't be good. Got it.
And we can't see it, right?
At this time, correct. But you guys know it's right in front of the Shield Guardian. Everything you do is at disadvantage until someone makes it see or makes it glow somehow. But you all know where it's at this time. As long as Rolly keeps calling it out, you should be fine at it. Trying to hit it for the most part.
Okay.
So we begin with Sirdon. With a blind target ahead of you.
Sirdon's gonna run up next to this guy and try to swing where he swung with the moon blade. Or the gem saber, I'm sorry. And then shit, hold on.
Sirdon's like, wait, I didn't have my blade out. Wrong weapon.
Disadvantage, right?
Pet in his pockets, yeah. Shoots it at the floor as he opens it out. You have a second attack, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Can you try again?
Well, actually, technically, I think I have 3 attacks, but
that is also true. You swing and do nothingness. Are you sure he hit anything?
Damn, 19 doesn't hit. That's crazy. Oh, damn it! Ah, tragic.
Miss again. You felt like there was like this presence, like you heard something as you swung and you leaned in and your ear just passed a physical existence, and yet nothing. Anything else? You guys all see Sirdon swing at a piñata with no fruit.
He would be a little upset by that, and then he would probably let's see. Seeing if I have any bonus action spells that are useful here. No. Probably just gonna cast a Shield of Faith.
All right, Shield of Faith on your stuff, increasing your AC by 2. Let me make sure that takes effect. But you should be at 23, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Oh shit! What did I do wrong? Hold on. I gave you 27. Let's fix that. There we go. There we go.
I won't say no.
Wiggles. What do? It is currently 25 feet away from you. You cannot see it. You hear it. I'll give you a flat roll against it because it is also your favorite enemy.
And I know it's right in front of the construct.
In front of your construct, yes.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm gonna cast silence.
Mechagodzilla versus bigger Mechagodzilla. Oh, you cast silence. Okay.
I'm gonna target right in front of Eric.
Okay. What level of silence?
Oh man.
Level 2.
As you cast silence, you go to focus, and Rolly, you see Wiggle spring into action. And because you're the only one that can see it, you see its eyes glow. And it counterspells it.
Ooh.
It fizzles.
I'll counterspell the counterspell.
Its eyes glow immediately, and then counterspell you. This thing is like
you can't do two spells
you
in
can't?
the same
Oh,
turn.
you can't because it's a reaction. You're
Oh.
right. Okay, you counterspell the
Yeah.
counterspell, allowing Wiggles to get it over. Wiggles is like, I'm losing it. You kick in, he catches it. What's the AOE on it? Nice. Let me pull it on yours. I'll just cast it from yours. Hold on one second.
20 feet.
Ooh, nice. Okay. Oops, that's the wrong section. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys that there was another bad guy in the corner. He counterspells. No.
Yeah. I mean, I do cast invisibility.
Now,
though.
quick question. You cast it where exactly, Wiggles? You specified, I believe.
In front of Eric.
Right in front of him? Or like
Yeah.
out of the zone from him?
No, right in front of him. I would have
Got
gotten
it.
him too.
Got it. Answer down for you. Okay, cool. Boom. Damn.
Oh, Sirdon's there too.
That's
My
awesome.
bad.
Get right. He doesn't need spells.
Ah, man, I
What
made this appear an
spells?
accident. Let me fix that. Sorry, I'll be back.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Just real quick, I mean, Shield Guardians have blind sight, so I don't think I was at disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh.
now we know. I didn't know that. You didn't know that. We're learning. Moving forward, you don't have disadvantage. Flat rolls for you. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Anything
And
else?
that's my turn.
You got it.
Grapple it.
Nice. That was cool. It's silenced. That removes that ability. Neat. I will.
Complain a little bit.
Do
This
this.
is a counter spell stack. That was cool.
That was cool. That was cool. I like it. I like it. It will look at Sirdon.
It's like a classic mage duel. Like whoever casts
In
silence,
silence.
first, like and gets it off wins. Like
Right? That was great. It looks at Sirdon as this thing. Rolly, can you give me an insight check? All right.
not too good.
It's fast. This thing, whatever it's on it. Like you can see that this enemy is quick to process. It's calculating at unreasonable speeds. It casts in silence because it's from its breath. It opens its mouth, and you guys just see, oh well, you see this, Rolly. The rest of you just see this miasma of ichor appear from midair and slowly seep down. The Steel Defender is completely unaffected, but Sirdon, you gasp and choke. Give me a con save.
He's next to Eric, so add another.
No, he's
fucking
next to a
8
Steel
that.
Defender.
He's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But a
Oh, he's
20 is
not,
enough.
okay.
So you're good. Let me see if you actually take anything on that. Well,
So I
you
mean,
take
I actually
half.
kind of nerfed myself with this thing.
Yeah.
It gives me more hit points, which is kind of nice.
You take
Okay.
25 points of damage. Not bad, not bad. You begin to kneel briefly, and you're just like, you kind of cover your mouth, and you realize now that you can't speak. There is no audible sense. You are being silenced. And you look back to your allies. Do you do any kind of like signaling just out of curiosity? Or you just kind of hold your breath the best you can?
Probably just hold breath as best as possible.
You got it. Okay. And it succeeds on recharge. It then steps back. Eric, you get an attack of opportunity because you can see it. You see Eric respond in silence. This is like watching a silent film. You see him just lean into something and not budge for a cool second. And more little gears begin to fall on the floor. Rolly, you see it stepping back, and then it stops. It processes, it realizes. It looks at Wiggles as its new target.
Shit.
Rolly, you're watching all of this go down like, god damn.
That's too bad I didn't get an action before it.
I've got to try to decide something here. Okay, it's farther than I thought. You're 50 feet away from me, Wiggles, just so you're aware. You can't see him, but you are. And
Wait, hold on.
it's going to cast this. You see it cast a spell over itself as it raises its hands. You guys all see this shimmering veil come around a circular area before you. You guys now see a dome there, but nothing inside except Rolly and the Steel Defender. Rolly, it is your turn.
Oh damn! You can use peerless skill on initiative because any check, initiative's a check. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna
That
D10
is
to
pretty
my
sweet.
fucking initiative.
That is scary.
Actually, that's neat. That's cool. I should have done it. All right. So I know where this thing is. I can see it.
You don't know what the globe does in retrospect.
True. I mean, I guess we just do what we're gonna do. I'll just strike a chord on the Reveler's concertina.
All right. You rip
So I'll have it
through
make a wisdom save.
It doesn't connect. You watch it stare across and focus on Wiggles, ignoring you
It is
completely.
it does go through that spell. It's high enough level.
Oh, is it a spell level? I thought you were using the items.
Yeah,
So what's the level of the spell?
it's counted as a 6th level spell.
Got it. Okay. Apologies on that. Okay. So
That's
what's
what it's
save?
gonna do anyway.
A whiz
Yeah,
save?
wisdom save. Yep.
Fail on a 3. What does it
So
do?
it basically has to dance for all
Oh,
its
that's that one.
actions
Got it.
and
Okay.
reactions.
Can
Yeah,
you cast
so
it
it's-
in the things?
Sure.
Thanks, sir. Yeah, you're right. 6 level.
Dances in place, shuffling, tapping its feet. Dancing creature must use all its movement to dance without leaving its space. Disadvantage on dex saves and attack rolls.
Oh, you're killing me. I'm gonna use my one and only legendary resistance, taking that out. It will avoid it.
Okay.
Boom. Can't do it again, but there's that. I didn't think about that. I
Yeah.
thought it was lower level. Nice. Okay.
No.
Got it. All
Well,
right. So
that bungles my plan. I guess I will use my bardic inspiration on myself. I'll use my peerless skill. So I'll have bardic.
got it. So that's a plus. Is it add more
Plus
to your bardic?
D10. I can
Plus D10.
Yeah, next level I get a D12.
Got it. Okay.
But so I can add that to spell damage or healing or stuff. Yeah.
You
So I
got
can
it.
do like healing word with a D10 on it. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty strong still. Jin. Shit just hits the fan like wild. You witness a whole ton of crazy, and now this thing's in a bubble. Rolly, would you have said anything? I guess you would understand that it didn't overall go through.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's in some kind of bubble. I tried to get it to dance. It didn't dance. It looks like it has some kind of resistance. I think it's some kind of protection spell.
I would look down at the tablet and see if I see anything on there.
Oh yeah. Okay. As you look down at the tab, like to gleam it again.
Yeah, you said I could
Got
do
it.
it once
Yeah,
around, so
absolutely. Go ahead, and as you gleam it, you understand that it is immune to fire.
Alright, don't try any fire on it.
It's action, bonus action. I guess I could move. Not really any reason to, but I'll be a little bit closer to. Can I get within one of their auras? Probably not without getting silenced. Oh, I could go over here. Yeah, that'll work. At least
You'd be within
okay.
Seer Dons, because remember, Eric doesn't keep an aura anymore.
Yeah,
'cause he
that's
doesn't
true.
have
Yep,
aura.
yep. Cool. That's where I'd be, and that's it.
Jin follows Rolly.
Yeah,
Wait
I'm
up.
moving a little closer. So I'd probably ask Rolly, does the sphere follow it around, or is it unable to move in
You
there?
would see that it's a sphere that's like a globe in space of like energy, kind of like a fluish.
It does
sort of
reach to
shield.
the floor, though. It does
Yeah.
seal to the floor.
Okay.
You don't know if it actually goes anywhere with it, but it does look like it's
He doesn't see it
stationary at this time.
inside the bubble, but he sees.
Yeah,
the
you don't see
bubble.
anything. Yeah, fair point. Fair point. Yeah, that's right. You're seeing a bubble.
I'm just gonna cast this on the bubble, or around the bubble, I should say.
Okay. Right. You cast it. It's around the bubble. You can concentrate it as long as you wish until, for whatever reason, it would have to drop.
Okay.
Anything else?
Not yet.
Still Defender. You're very quiet for being large and clackety. What do you do?
Well, I think I'm screwed right now, but that's okay.
That's all right. We okay. We got this all day.
Okay, well, I'm gonna rush in, and I have to do a con save, right?
Con save, yeah. This light makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible.
But it
That's
doesn't
right.
affect anything in the bubble.
Yeah, I was gonna wait
The
until
bubble's
it
immune to
dropped the
AoEs.
bubble.
It's 5th level though.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't poison.
5th
is
or
it?
lower.
Eh,
Doesn't penetrate.
Not
it's like
poison, is
on the
it?
line. It's radiant.
Mm-hmm. It's radiant, yeah.
Gross.
So you do
God.
take some
Radiant.
damage. Give me some. Give me some damage.
This will be Jen rolling the damage.
Yeah. Come on, Jen. I'm rooting for you.
Rolling
Get that
against the
machine
team.
down. Get him.
Oh, that's pretty good.
24. Yeah. The steel defender is like rusting before you. It's just like it's your
And
turn.
then I'm gonna try to rush it and tackle it.
Slam
this
your
bubble.
body into the bubble.
Pull
You're
it back into the
stuck on the other
side.
side. You notice
What?
that you can't get past it.
What do you mean I can't get past it?
Oh wait, let me see. Sorry, I apologize. I'm
Can't cast spells through it.
Just kidding. You guys don't know those cool things. Okay, yeah, sorry. It's invisible.
Well,
so
again,
you
so I'm
attack
gonna
at it.
try
You're
it.
trying to grab at it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay, go for
I'm
it. Grab it.
running, and
Our
I'm
flags.
basically gonna dive and.
Got it. Cool.
Nice. The
You see
wrestling
just this
movement.
massive robot fly right through this shimmering orb. This is my first time using it. Okay.
Oh,
You
jeez.
impenetrable.
No.
Ooh, it's possible I could fail. I guess maybe not. I don't know.
Oh, I wish there was something I could do to help you.
What
Yeah,
the
that,
fuck?
you fucked your
Jeez.
face.
Damn.
You just slam
Like,
right
I'm
into it and
cutting
fall
words
forward.
that, but it wouldn't matter.
It just stares. You see it rolling invisibly, just staring down at its opponent. You were considered prone since you threw yourself in. He is half in the bubble, half out the bubble. Anything else, Steel Defender? You have a multi-attack? You can try to hit him or get up.
Punch him in his shin.
You punch him in the shin. All right. Disadvantage because you are prone. Yeah. You
Oof,
swing.
doesn't matter.
Misses.
And
This
I
Steel
gain
Defender
10
goes
more
all
hit
in.
points.
You heal it every round? Nice. That's cool.
That's how Shield Guardians work.
That's what's up. Nice.
They're very hard to
Are you keeping track of that, or do you want me to?
I could do it, yeah.
You got it. Cool. Perfect. Sirdon, we're back at you, and you saw nothing but more frustration from the entire team. You are silent still. There's a lot of spells out there. Be careful. I don't know who's more dangerous, your team or the enemy.
Let's see. I do. Trying to see if my channel divinity.
I still did the bardic thing wrong. I even said I can't do it that way, and I did it that way anyway.
I allow it.
Oh, well.
Everything is. I still can't see it, right? It's still invisible.
Correct.
It's in the bubble
Yes.
though, but you can't see the bubble, so you have a good general idea where it is. That
Okay,
doesn't
well,
mean that
I'm
you don't
gonna.
get. You still have disadvantage, but
Right. I'm just gonna. He's gonna try to run up next to the
Make a
shield
Constitution saving throw
guardian.
as you run inside and just feel this
oh
sickening
man, the
ichor.
sickening radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me some more damage from
Wow.
Jen.
1 second.
Jin's
Jin
gonna
just wants
just
to
kill
roll
us
dice.
all.
Jin just wants to roll dice. He doesn't care who dies.
I mean,
You guys-
nobody
you guys
had to
also
run
have-
in there.
You guys
They
each also
decided
have a
on
point
their
of
own.
exhaustion.
Hey, I just want to say Eric didn't run in there. Shield Guard ran in there.
This is programmed to attack.
So you guys are. So you would have disadvantage on ability checks
Is it
for the two of you.
4d10?
By the way, while this spell is in effect.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the longer you stay in it, the worse it's gonna be.
And 16
Oh.
damage to Sirdon.
Could be worse. Could be way worse.
I
You
drop
fail your concentration. You drop your save. You're now at
Shield
21
of
again.
Faith.
Yeah.
How am I not giving you
And
bardic?
he's gonna just try to keep swinging in the area that the shield guardian swung at.
You got it. At disadvantage. You know, Rolly, it is interesting that you always give it to Jin.
Because you can use it for spell damage.
Ah, gotcha.
But now I can give it to
23.
myself.
23.
Yes.
Yeah.
You hear like a
Or wait, no, maybe the Peerless skill only works where you can give it to yourself for checks. That's what it is. So I can't give
I'm
it to myself
gonna
for damage.
pump some divine smites into that. So let's
it.
do. Where is it? Divine
man, it's
Smite-
immune
I
to
already-
everything. Just kidding.
That
Beautiful.
sucks.
I'm striking down. No, you hit him.
Where?
Give me the damage.
Let me pull up my spell slots because I'm gonna do a second level.
Ooh,
Um,
for 3d8.
yeah.
Is it
So
undead?
No. Just not.
So let's see. I get 2d8, and I think I have an improved smite, so 3d8.
Ooh,
Double check
okay.
that I have improved smite.
Well, then it'd be 4d8.
Well, first level is
Yeah, it gives
is
you
2,
3d8.
and then you get one more for the second level.
Oh,
And
no, but
then-
it says when you expend one spell slot to deal 2d8 extra.
Right.
Yeah,
So
2d8
so
for
Every
three.
spell slot after
one.
that is
Is
another
an
D8.
So
additional
3,
1d8.
and then an additional 1d8
Should be
for
4.
the
4.
improved.
That's
So
what I said.
4d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 4 D8.
Okay.
I've played enough paladins in my life.
You just hear this grinding gears, a snap popping. Rolly, you see like a little vat pack on it. It is now visible to the rest of the party. You guys all see a large, hulking, stocking,
Ooh.
fully encased, almost Darth Vader-ish vibes of like a nice sheen, you know, beautiful, untouched armament to them. As you busted their little backpack, and now their invisibility trick is no more. But they still stand within his bubble. Actually, it's a con save. He saves. He keeps the spell up, but now he's visible, but he keeps the bubble up.
And then a bonus action, I'm gonna do a thunderous smite. Just using first level, and then attempt another attack. This is just a straight roll, correct?
Correct. Oh no, well, yeah, it's a straight roll. Yeah, because you're not no advantage or anything.
'Cause he's not invisible anymore.
Correct. Rolly, as you see Sirdon making contact on it and making it invisible, you take a quick second to gleam at it more, and you realize that the data set says, you hit him, good sir, Sirdon. The data set says that they did an immense amount of stripping in order to make it damageable. You now realize it is in a vulnerable state. What they stripped is unknown at this time.
Damage is correct. Okay.
24.
And it has to make a strength save or be pushed 10 feet.
Does that a size matter or no?
Uh,
Out of curiosity.
no.
One sec.
Or and knocked
Passes.
prone as well. But yeah, okay, so it,
That's the con save. That's the con save, not the strength save.
Oh, okay, because the strength was a 19. I'll do the con save too.
Oh, I'd say you did the con save for your bubble, right?
Oh,
And the
yeah, I
strength
did the
save
con
for
save.
the
That was a
push.
24. Oh, the strength was a 19. Yeah, I still passed on the strength. So the
that
con
still
was a 24.
passes.
Okay, so I don't need a third
DC
con.
is 18.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah. Oh, that's fine. You attempt to hope that it would fall, and it doesn't. But you hit it for some solid damage. Congratulations. Wiggles.
Yes.
It is visible to you 50 feet away. Your silent spell is still up. Everything else is in a sickening ray except it and the bubble, and generally are to the south of you, 20 feet away.
Where goes the ranger should be able to see that it can be damaged from
Correct.
physical attacks. Right? Where goes the ranger?
Kind of bonus action, Hunter's Mark,
It's a good
in
one.
case it tries that shit again.
Is that considered a spell?
Yes.
It does
Is
not.
it a spell or a feature? It's a
I
spell?
think as a
Yeah.
feature
It's a
you
spell.
cast it. As
It's a spell.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't.
still
It
counts.
doesn't
Either
connect.
way, it counts as a spell.
Doop, doop, doop,
That's
doop.
rough.
Wiggles. No
Doesn't
connection.
connect.
You cannot mark it to hunt, but you can see it.
Okay, well, guess I'm gonna shoot it a couple times. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
Nice.
8 damage.
Yeah. Takes 8 damage. Does a con save. Keep going. Any more?
Critical fail.
Passes the con save.
My next attack is a critical fail. My
Oh,
turn.
beautiful. All right. You see the other elf. Wait, critical fail?
Yep.
Oh, you hit Eric.
Good miss.
Take the damage. I mean, he's in a defender armor suit. I got to do damage to it somehow.
9.
Well, it is. I mean, it's Wiggles. There you go. 9.
Normally, like you're unstring your bow or some shit. Like,
Actually, no. In all of my campaigns, if there is an ally at the epicenter of a critical fail, they get hit with it instead. Usually, or a bystander.
makes
There's an
sense.
NPC, they get hit also.
Makes
It
sense.
depends
You're
on the skill
questioning
too.
why
Not
it's
always. Not all attacks are obviously that lethal.
It
like,
is
if it's
really
a
hard
swing.
to shoot at people when they're fucking fighting each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very possible to hit them. But that's what I do in every campaign. Actually, Thursday group is notorious for killing each other. That and you're huge, but nonetheless. But boom, my turn. It looks at Seardon. You guys can hear it now. It's just like it's rearing up, and then you hear like this kind of like fog machine, and yet again expunging out is this poison. The two of you guys. Seardon coming
my
through like a
God.
boss.
Damn.
Dang, that's impressive. And then while the other one's immune, so it is what it is. You take 24.
Poison breath.
You hold your breath. This is getting old. It then brings its attention back to its original adversary. Wiggles. It didn't like that silent spell. Not one bit. No, no, no. And it is going to. Okay, cool. It's gonna cast. Wait, what's the distance? Sorry, I'm learning all these things. I'm not a spellcaster, guys.
What spell?
I might change it. I'm trying to see what I can actually reach him with because he's farther than I keep forgetting that Wiggles is not close by. But I want to hit.
He has a
Wiggles.
long bow, so he could be
I know
very
that's what I
far
mean.
away.
Like, so I'm gonna have to do some basic ass shit. I'm gonna do this. Firebolt. Firebolt at Wiggles.
React?
No, do you have a way of reacting to a fireball?
we're
Could
gonna
do a
see what
reaction.
level it is.
It's a cantrip. It fires out. It hits Wiggles. Just
Wait,
barely.
I'm saying by how many D10s you roll, we'll know what level you are.
Oh, gotcha.
True.
What was the question? Wiggles?
Misty Step?
Huh.
Misty Step, did he say?
Yeah.
You could react with Misty Step. I would still say it hits you, though. I wouldn't
Yeah.
not let it hit you. I'd let you teleport after, though.
Okay, well then never mind.
So you get hit for 30 points of fire
Oh,
damage.
Level 17 or higher. My
Oh
You
ass.
my
now
God.
need to give me a
Oh, he
concentration
did say it was
save.
dangerous.
You give me a concentration save, and you have to beat a 15.
Con save. Is he next to anybody? No.
No.
Yeah. Roll that con save. You can do it. Problem. 15? That's not hard to do. What does Wiggles have plus con? I'll take a guess. He has plus
22.
3.
22, you
Oh,
pass.
22. Okay.
Okay. As you do, it then points his hand out to you.
Sitting inside my silence, making noise to cast spells.
No, it's outside your silence.
No, it's outside.
Yeah,
Oh, then why do I
It
have my
walked out.
silence up?
because
You can
haven't
drop
dropped
whatever
yet.
you want.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Oh,
it's
then I'm
just
gonna drop it. Somebody
That's fine.
blow this thing up.
and then you drop it. As he says that, I need another con save, Wiggles. As you guys see this necrotic glow appear at the tip of this creature's finger, and a beam of dark green energy fires at Wiggles as he says, "Blow this thing up." You rolled a 15, you said?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait. Hold on.
70
it a
points
save?
damage.
Plus 30. Oh no, that's kind of calculated into it.
Yeah, it's already
okay.
calculated. And you
Oh
see
my
Wiggles
God.
just leaving him alive. He
Dude,
stumbles.
one more of those and he becomes a fucking zombie.
Oh
Wiggles
my
that.
Finally get
God.
to kill Wiggles.
Hurt. You are not doing well. You are at 16 HP for your understanding. You just took a 70 to the chest of magical necrotic energy. It is not
Dude,
happy
he
with
wishes he
it.
missed you, Steph.
We leveled up, guys. We leveled up.
I have 100
I'm about to nuke this whole base.
Me at 17.
What was that?
I have 130 health. How did 70 points put me at 17?
Oh, I hit you other times. I don't know if you've been keeping track. The 30 from Fireball. Yeah, you also took 30 from Firebolt.
I thought
Okay.
you said that was added into the necrotic.
Oh, no, that's 30. The necrotic has flat 30 plus what I rolled.
He hit
That's
you
Yeah.
with
another
two spells
30.
for 100
it hit
points.
you
Yeah.
twice.
I
Nope,
just-
he hit you for
I just-
100, bro.
Yeah.
Take 100 right off the top.
You're doing great, Wiggles. Hang in there. Roly.
30 points of health. Don't start cutting me short.
Well, he hit
We
you
talking about?
before,
He
probably,
hit
too.
you with the firebolt too. though.
Yeah. So hold on. You would have been. I mean, I don't know. You were at. I know that your max is 130, but you would have taken 14 somewhere else. I'm imagining. In all fairness, because I did attack you last time too. You've been my focus, but yeah, I'll honor 15 HP since I don't know where that would have been. So you're at 30. Feeling a little okay. Rolly, you just witnessed this thing go ham.
Fuck. This is not good.
Roly, give me information on this stupid thing.
Wait, sorry, you cut out?
Give me information on this stupid thing.
Yes, I'll do that first. That's a good idea.
All
I'll
right.
look at the tablet.
Take a glance at it, and you see you continue where you left off, where it was referring to strips. Originally, when found, it was immune to all but adamantine weapons.
It's immune to all regular damage, like non-magical weapons or things like that, or
It used to be, but they've been stripping at it for quite some time successfully, making it weaker now.
okay, so only adamantine weapons can hurt it.
In its normal state. But you guys are now, obviously, it's not in that. I'm just having you continue through the thread of information that's previously.
I see. So at one point, it had better
Oh,
armor
yeah.
than it does now.
In its natural state, you guys would be doing nothing to it.
Fun.
It's in a weaker state than it normally is.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and just stare at the corner for a bit. What do we fucking do to this thing? I don't even know. Does it still have the globe around it?
Yep. Has to fail a con save
Okay.
or go a minute.
Fail a con save. Well, how do you make it do a con save if it's
Gotta hit
like immune to spells?
I mean, Seardon's he's
You know
trying to
what?
triple with a stick. I mean, anything's
Man,
possible.
I kind of don't want this spell bubble to go down. Not if Jin keeps this fucking this sickening bullshit up.
Oh fuck! I
Actually,
forgot to do my cool new spell. Damn it! It takes
Interesting,
12 hours. God damn it!
Jin, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, yeah, I just help. I'd use the help action for I guess anyone that's near me.
Jin.
I'll use the help action on Seardon.
Okay, and Seardon. Okay. How do you intend to help him?
I'll just inspire him with like a cool
Okay.
lick
Little jam.
of jazz.
Jin, you feel like there's something Seardon could do, but you can't think of it. What do you do on your turn?
I'm gonna drop the radiance since it's not doing anything.
Yeah. You guys both lose that point of exhaustion immediately now that the spell's gone.
I'm gonna stealth and get a 44.
Really bullshit.
I disappear from
Yeah,
this
what?
fucking shit. I'm gone.
He Pink Panthers away. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Let me just lock the doors and keep everything trapped inside.
Damn, so nothing we have would work on it.
Keep trying though.
Run in there, hit it with your staff.
Jin's like, wow, I'm being exposed. Where are my items? Hold on, I thought I had a staff somewhere. You have daggers. You have a crossbow.
I do have a
Yeah.
crossbow.
Mangus darts of ambushing, or one.
Could
You got
fuck
some cool
ambushing.
weapons.
Hitting it.
You call out for a crossbow bolt from Wiggles, and he just breaks one of his a little from the back tail to fit on your crossbow. I don't know you to carry ammo, but I'll honor it. You fire. There's nothing, just straight up completely shredding itself against his adamantine.
I mean, +6 for a warlock's pretty good for a grog.
No, yeah, absolutely. He gave it a good shot.
Not bad.
Just it ain't gonna happen on 12. I ain't gonna budge it. Yeah, there's no curve on that. You guys all wonder where that came from because no one's ever used a crossbow.
What?
I'm gonna back up.
Move backwards. Okay. You start eyeballing the log. Okay.
I'm trying to hold off for now and see if they can drop that bubble.
Okay. Let's go, Team Iron.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop my polymorph. Become Eric again.
Cool guy.
It's right here.
Do you do like the little head whiff, like the little Johnny Bravo?
I am here.
Oh wait, let me put you in initiative again.
Yeah, I mean I should still be there, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going
I just didn't have you there.
Shuffle. This I had to be here, huh?
Yeah, no, this is fine too.
Okay.
Because he's on the corner, so technically you're not. You can be. He's universal.
Okay. What to do? Okay, I'm going to attack. Which one do I want to use? Okay, I'm going to use this.
You don't crit on a. Do you crit on a 19 or no?
No.
That was no shame. All right, you come in and you hit the shit out of this thing.
I mean, it doesn't really do much. I mean, because he can't.
It
be
sounds
crit on.
great. No, I know. I was just curious. It matters for me.
Oh, you just
I like to
wanna
know I take crits away.
the 7, but because
Think.
I am Paladin. There is Divine Smite.
Yeah, you guys are both paladins. Crazy. Do you pump it or no? Jesus,
Yes.
what the fuck did you do?
Holy God.
You guys just see this energy from behind brighten up like a comic book backslash. And it's going to have to make a con save of 24 to add the additional 10 to that, or the other 5. And it fails. Oh,
Yes.
crap. Eric
Get wrecked.
does it. He figures it out. He measures it up. He sizes them, puts its thumb there, and swings. And preys on all of his godly powers to kick in because it wasn't from him. It was from Aura. As you just see this creature. You now notice that this entire glimmer is gone. They are exposed. Jin, they fucking did it, but you held your action with no action. I love you. So you're done. Your turn.
What? Whoa. It's still my turn.
Eric,
Wait, what?
I disbanded you. Go. All right, what were you doing? You have another attack?
Yes. What? I have bonus action.
You hit twice. Eric just keeps
Once
going
and
mad
he's
ham
like-
on the God damn. I
Does
thought I
38
survived the hardest
damage. And it's just like,
No,
okay, that's
here's
enough.
50.
Yeah, like I don't want him playing anymore. I mean, like I don't have 5th level spells or 6th level spells, so I just use them for smites. Like,
That's smart. Okay, those are everything else. Cool. And that hits one additional 23. Fuck, man. Eric just comes in. He's just beating up the machine from the back. Like, he understands technology and he doesn't like this one.
and then bonus action.
I keep seeing con save. I removed everything from it. So
Spiritual weapon.
Ooh. You had a scythe or the sword, purple? Where do you want it? You got it. All right.
No, sorry, I'm just.
Oh, sorry. I saw Sir
just
moving around and I was chasing that. There we go. Ain't that right?
Yeah, that's fine.
This thing is just getting smashed on by Eric. Anything else? Oh, you got to attack it too.
Yeah, I just was trying to pick which.
So Don's
I
like the
wanted to
eager
cast
kid
it.
that's been swinging at the piano with no candy, and he's watching Eric get all the glory.
Okay, so I'm
Waiting
just
for
gonna
his
do it.
chance. Let's
I
get
guess
back in
3rd
there.
level to get the extra damage. I guess. And then Scythe boy. Spellbook. Where is it? Features. Okay. Attack. Boo.
No contact.
Yeah. Well, that's my turn.
So you're done. This thing is not as scary anymore. I gotta say, it does have that demeanor in its face, but after all that bashing you heard from the other side, you feel like you can join in just safely. And you have advantage on everything now too, because Eric's over there.
Sirdon's gonna bonus action cast Blinding Smite at 3rd level. And
First, or do I? Yeah, you have to go first. Go for it.
take the first attack here with the Gem Saber. At advantage. Okay, good. And then he's gonna
Technology
pump
might be
us.
magic spanked, but not the physical dudes. These guys are here. Give it to me,
What's
Sudan.
oh
Yeah,
then pump a 2nd level Divine
and you
Smite
also
over that
okay.
as
Well, let me do the save too, because then that obviously that adds 3d8 to that too. I do
Yep.
save, but I take half that 3d8.
So let's see, damage. So that's 3d8 and then an additional 4d8. So 7d8 on top of that.
Wait, it doesn't take half damage.
Oh no, it
does
doesn't.
It takes
Normally-
3d8.
It just doesn't
it just
get
doesn't get blinded.
Oh, it doesn't count. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, but did it take the damage in general, or on?
Yeah, it
on,
still takes
on that-
3d8 damage. It
it's
just
only-
doesn't get blinded now.
You got it. Okay, so it's just not blinded. Cool. So give it to me, all the damage, all the dices.
Okay.
Rolly, give me an insight check.
All right. A 13.
You just hear Ratchet and Clank just beating up everything in the corner. As you all hear. They had exactly 46 HP left. Very nice here, Don, as you rip through it.
Hey,
You see it
the
collapse to
killing
one leg.
blow. Let's go.
Wow. That never happened.
Rolly starts
Level
reading.
15, guys. Just
46 though.
I
Yeah,
will
level
say
15.
that was a
This is like a
pretty
mini
impressive
boss.
mini feat. I obviously bunked it down a ton, but I gave it a bit of benefits at the same time. But you guys took it down. I thought you guys were gonna flee after messing with it a little while. But very nice, very nice. The room is safe.
Flee.
Wiggles almost died.
Yeah, I almost got him. I
Nope.
tried to take down
Got
the
very
weakest player.
close.
I was like, damn.
Do we punch him down to 0
Damn.
HP so Eric can heal him?
Yeah, do
Well, I was
it.
excited because I thought I would get somebody because I had to get someone below 100 for me to kill them basically, and all of you guys start over 100, so it was really tough to figure out who I could hit. And then that silence was really smooth on Wiggles, though. I gotta say that forced me to change a lot of my original plan. I didn't want to be where I was when I was there.
I mean, truly the weakest is Eric. I have the least amount of hit points. Oh no, Wiggles. I finally passed Wiggles.
Yeah.
I have 2 more hit points than Wiggles now.
Broly, the room is safe, but no one knows where you are.
Yeah, I'm hiding behind this box. I don't know it's dead.
As you continue
Search
to,
this guy for anything valuable, like his armor.
His main adamantium.
It's just like
Rolly,
imbued on.
because
I
you
finished
had.
reading the data pad.
Yeah,
I
I'll give
finished
you-
reading what
give
the
you
fuck
a
this thing is.
I'm gonna let you look at it. So you should be able to double click its icon on the map. Let's pull it up.
Icon. Okay.
Rolly.
So it's got 1 bludgeoning piercing. It's immune to poison, fire, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from attacks that are not adamantine. Immune to charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poisoned. Oh, the dancing wouldn't have worked anyway. It's immune to charm.
Damn.
He wasted a legendary action for no reason.
You got it then. See? I mean, I don't know all the creatures.
I
that
didn't
well,
know.
so
I just
was like,
remembered that.
That works. Eh? It all is fair.
Power Word Kill was his strongest spell. Force Cage. Oh, that's nasty. It's Chain Lightning and Force Cage and Haste. Damn, we like this
That
thing could have been
silence
really scary.
stopped me early on. to be
Yeah, he
fair.
would have buffed up like very scarily. Okay.
So,
Well,
but that adamantine roll, I removed immediately. I was like, nah, you guys aren't gonna hurt it. I'll kill you guys before you realized it.
I mean, none of us crit.
Mm-mm.
True.
He's literally only hurt by adamantine weapons in his full
Oh,
state.
the adamantine thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, you guys fucked it up. One of you guys, whoever wishes to look at it, can give me an intelligence check because this is a construct who's not someone with just pockets.
Love to look at it.
I would also like to look at it, but
You guys can both hold hands and look at it together.
Yeah.
One of you can roll at advantage, or you can roll by yourself selfishly.
intelligence.
Got it. At advantage.
I'll let you do it at advantage because my intelligence is shit.
Okay. I let
My
the smartest person
intelligence
guess.
is good. Yeah, I have 3. So I mean,
That's pretty
3
damn good.
To int.
Yeah, my investigation. That's it. Like that's
Oh,
not very
plus
good.
to invest. Oh, wow. Proficiency at least. Or maybe proficiency should be higher than that.
Did you say something, Wiggles?
Yeah, what did you roll?
I investigated.
Oh yeah, he's a genius.
Yes.
He's a +9.
I didn't hear him.
All right, you walk up, Wiggles, and you also get a reduced DC because it is your favorite enemy. Give me a roll. Investigation at advantage.
Morgan, right?
Wiggles is taking
21.
a sweet time explaining the details of the intricate device that is before you. As he finds a little contraption, you hear this little sizzle as it gasses out. He then goes on. You see here, this machine isn't all smart. It has scrolls constantly teaching it. He pulls out a scroll of incendiary cloud. He pulls out
Oh Lord.
a scroll of animate objects. He pulls
That's
out
also really good.
a scroll of fireball, very typical.
Okay. We'll take it.
Pulls out detect thoughts. There's one more in there that's partially charred up, so mostly unusable at this point.
Who takes what?
You get a list of what it was?
Yeah, here, I got a folder. I'll just leave them in a folder until you guys overall figure it out. So in the items tab, there's a observe. You guys
I'll
have
take the
observe
detect
ship.
thoughts.
And those
In
are
the
the
items?
I haven't made them into scrolls yet, but they're spells right now. And the scroll spells, it's like a purple folder or pink folder.
Oh, okay, I see it.
What
I
level
see
is
it.
detect
Thank you.
thoughts?
It's 2 or 3?
2?
2.
Alright, I'll take that one.
I think Sir Don should get a fireball.
Yeah, give Sir Don's fireball.
Sure. I feel like
Bruce
someone else would
Knighting
probably be
Paladin.
better off, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, your save isn't as. It would be like basically me not having to use a spell slot for it, which isn't that bad, but.
I mean, that's really good, honestly.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
I
want,
guess.
if there's a spell that requires a save, give it to Rolly. Because my spell save DC is like fucking broken. Like, it's the most broken thing about this whole character.
That's true.
What's it at, like 22?
Something like that.
It is 22, yeah.
Well, then in that case,
And I
then
can
we should
minus
give
it by a
you-
D10. So it's pretty
Oh
high.
my god.
So Rolly gets incendiary cloud and fireball.
Sure. I'll take it.
Dude, that's
What's
like what
incendiary?
Phalion was at level 20, man. Holy shit. 22 DC.
Yeah, I've got 2 magic items that
Oh
boost
my
it.
god. That's insane.
I rolled like a 100 out of 100 like twice on the like random item rolls. Like I have the wings of flying. Like I have fucking everything. It makes sense for the character though. Yeah. What level is the fire cloud?
That I think is 7.
7.
8. Incendiary cloud is 8.
Oh Lord. I don't even know what this spell does.
You can, I think, cast it like out to a 10-1 radius or something wild. I don't know. I was reading it.
Oh
It's
my
pretty insane.
god. So I could summon a volcano and
A
actually
swirling
make it
cloud of
erupt.
smoke shot through with white hot embers appears in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range. The cloud spreads around corners and is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration or until... Oh no, that was talking about miles per hour wind. It lasts until a wind of moderate or greater speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it. When the cloud appears, each creature within it must make a dex save. The creature takes 10d8 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much. The creature must also make a saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time or ends its turn here. The cloud moves 10 feet
it's like
directly away from you in a direction you choose at the start of each of your turns. So it's like
It's
a
like
drift
noxious cloud of fire.
that does.
That's kind of cool. Does a ton of
You can
damage.
cast it up to 150 feet.
Oh,
away.
Jin keeps
Jin
Imagine
keep
just
pushing them back in
somebody.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Melt them
Rinse, repeat.
into the napalm. Yeah.
I'm
Let's
down
give him
with
the
that
wash,
idea.
guys.
And you could just keep it following them, like boop, boop.
Well, you have to declare the direction. So as long as it's constant in the same directory, then yeah, you could use it that way.
What's
Really,
it
Jen
called?
has to just keep it above
Cloud of.
it.
Is it cloud of fire?
No,
Cloud
it's
of
Incendiary cloud.
incendiary cloud.
incendiary cloud.
Incendiary. Yeah. Otherwise, this machine is a huge machine, completely unsalvageable for your guys' purposes or needs, unless you knew someone who'd buy it. But those who would buy it are the people who kept it captive, and they are not.
What about the demon?
The what?
The demon buy it?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you guys decide that one.
We just go hide it back in its box for now.
Do you drag it back into its how casing?
Store it for now.
You would probably need a little help. It's pretty fucking heavy.
I can move things, man.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
you're
giant.
But yeah, Eric just goes about storing it off into its original how casing. He walks out. He mends the little floor part that he scraped up real bad and walks off. You guys are now in an abandoned SOS facility in which some unknown attempt of survival occurred inside the room above you, which was the bad bay. Eric takes an item from that room with no explanation. You guys face an invisible entity that becomes visible due to your paladin cleric team combo. And Wiggles almost dies. You guys are now alone in a room, a massive room. What do you guys do?
We all jump on Wiggles and beat him so that I can just use one heal at full level.
Can you bring him back?
Quarter staff.
Just do bludgeoning damage. Like, non-lethal. Beat him in the neck.
Jesus Christ.
We'll heal him afterward.
Hey man, I never get to
my
use my grave
lord.
domain, man.
We should, honestly. Like,
I mean, I'm
Like
down to
Rolly
try.
always
Pretty
saves
funny.
people. He's just like, oh, here's 5 hit points. I'm like, what?
I have healing word. Like, why not? I can add my bardic to it now.
I remember in the very beginning, it used to piss Eric off. Like, you guys would always debate about it. He'd be like, don't heal him. You're like, I'm going to heal him.
Don't heal
I
him.
always be like,
Let
there
me
goes
heal
their situation.
So my
Eric has been
character would've-
denied his one feature all campaign.
So that's why I just burn through my spell slots now. Because you know what? You want to be the healer? Heal away.
All I need to do is heal you right before you die, and then you can do the rest.
I love it. Cleric, not cleric. He's killing things, though. It's amazing.
He's just a tank. We don't need a cleric if you have a tank.
So inside this room, do you go on that pad anymore to look over any of the other topics at all while you're chilling in here?
I guess we might as well look.
As you guys go over them, here's what you learn. Some horrible, horrible, horrible things. The evil Dalkir, you guys released. Sirdon, give me a wisdom save. You're about to hear a lot of negative news.
Oh boy. All right.
Not your
I get
fault, but
advantage
does it
on
make you
those
happy?
though,
You
so
do,
let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah, hold on. Well, let me
look.
sit right next to you. Here you go.
Wisdom save.
Yes, sir.
+7.
Well, with a heavy, heavy, heavy heart, you suck it up and you remind yourself it's not your fault. They did it. You just have to decide what's right when you see him again. We'll start at the top. We were talking about the metal known as Bashik, equal to Feyres in unique abilities, but acts as a kryptonite to these assumed now Dalkir forces. Whether or not it affects the Dalkir themselves is unstudied, but the topic in question comes up a lot in all the notes you read. It is only found in the deepest of mountainous mines in which the era still bore the original reptilian beings known as dinosaurs.
Nice.
It is north in the mountains over the Silver Wolf Woods in a deep mine that is known to the SOS. There are plenty of obvious deposits sure across, but the one in which the SOS mined from is deep within at the base known as the Crisp's End. Let's have that chat for you. There you will find not only a teleportation circle there for future uses, which is noted, but the heart of where they've been salvaging this resource for the battle ahead. The next topic is the Dolgrim. Rolly, can you give me a wisdom save as you begin to glance over the visual imagery in which is provided?
Ooh. Am I near my allies? Like, would I have moved up towards them?
Sure. I mean, yeah, you guys are
Or-
all addressing this together as a team. We'll say it pops
Okay.
out in hologram manner.
So, wisdom save, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll use lucky on that.
You got it. Let's see. You
So
almost
plus
want to like
8.
look away initially as you're just like, ugh. But then you know you have to know what's to come. Goblins forced into a single being, multiple at a time. You watch as they show the assumed sketches and tests ran by the Dalakir upon the goblinoid species, forcing these goblins into a superior being with multiple minds, multiple armages, and multiple threatening features. And it didn't stop there. After the goblins were their chief officers, the bugbears, turned into Dolgars. Elongated, thin, slender-like men individuals. Immediately you all understand that this must have been the individual that took your goblins. And above them, even further, a leader known as the Dolgaunts. They work as a council, usually 12 or more, up to as many as 48, act as a shaman pack that were once known to be your good friends, hobgoblins. They are dangerous in the natures of the spells they possess, with up to 3 to 4 minds combined into one. Each brain resides inside, each heart resides inside each of these beings, even though they may only occupy the space of a single one of their humanoid-like species. Disfigured in all, not gleamingly to look at, deadly in all natures, this is the original source and heart of the Delkay army force that once ruled in the Slain Wars in the era of instinct. You go back to the Tuscars, which are the parasites in which you saw earlier. They have been around since the existence of the Dalkir. No one knows whether or not they purposefully were created by them, as the Dalkir seem to only create what they find on other planes and planets. Though this species has always been one to infiltrate even the tightest of groups to report back to the most powerful beings known to them. And then the Wrath, an artifact, a sword, found in an old fortress buried deep in an unnamed swamp, a non-disclosed location that's been redacted from even these records. And that's what you guys get from it. All of you guys give me a insight check. Let's see if anything kicks in.
I keep the roll that he knocked me to. Oh, yeah. I'll keep the one that he knocked.
A 4?
No.
Eric, you just suck all this up and you match it to all of your teachings from Ender. This is really bad news. This is like, oh man, if this were to ever show up again, history would be ruined. It's showing up again.
Yeah.
Whether or not history ruined is up to you.
Of course it is.
There was one more adversary that you read of in your history readings that was not present here, that you feel like would have absolutely been in the research, but yet missing. The Quarty. You know them to be a alienoid in nature, soulless, considered an outsider via classification. Resin creators is the only known fact, whatever that means. But you constantly, in previous historical studies and sites, found their presence in some way or another at massive battle sites of Dalkia and their kind. So whoever was here assumed Wolfric was sifting through SOS archives to find this information. I can't imagine why. What do you do with it?
I have to think on that.
Do you say anything out loud, or you just keep it to yourself?
For now, I keep it to myself
Okay.
because I think I could just communicate with Wolfric at any time, right?
In retrospect, if you tried, you don't really try, but seems to be the sense. The rest of you guys, do you do anything with the general information which you would have received?
I would
Let's
look
do
up
Don
any
Phil,
keywords on the
Okay.
data pad.
Okay. Sidon, give me your thoughts.
Sudon's probably seething on the inside, but trying to stay composed.
You hear like a little reminder from the back of your nape. It was never you, but you can see it through. Yet again, reminding you not to take it as your own decision. But being a part of the group does make you liable in some ways. What keywords would you be narrowing down, really?
Anything that's written down nearby the pod that we just saw open, and then anything in the records that would be in this like clutter that we see over here, I guess. Just to get an idea of maybe like somebody left something behind, maybe the last log before they left, or you can get a sense of maybe somebody who's down here or a reason they might be down here from it. Yeah.
Easy enough. You find the normal, like, hard analogs, logs that are kept and printed. As you sift through them, you realize that in the past, obviously not current time, as you look at the timelines, you see that about 3 months ago is the last known received instructions from a site in the Hazy Desert. So far makes sense. You continue going through it, and you realize that it is a protocol in action to move all critical assets to a new site, though it does not say it's in the Hazy Desert. It gives off coordinates that are in a ciphered language that you would know. I'll provide those to you after session for you to ponder over. It's based, like your, what is it? Not, it's not thieves' cant, but it's like you guys' SOS communication.
Yeah,
But,
there's like a special thing.
yeah.
It's in my backstory. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the term that you had for it, but nonetheless, it's in that language. And beyond that, it continues to run the script, and it speaks of how they literally disassembled any and all safeguards for those who come to loot to die to their worries. Basically, everything the SOS once kept from destroying things knew that someone was coming and would hope that it would destroy whoever was foolish enough to attempt to salvage what the SOS would leave behind.
Yeah, this place is like fucking mummy cursed, guys.
And you also remember that from your previous, you know the whole history of the SOS lore and why what's his name died when he was there. You guys remember? Oh, was you down there
No,
for that?
I don't think
think
so.
so. Maybe
Everyone
we came
else,
back
neither
from
was
the desert
Wiggles.
through this place.
Yeah.
Like he's been here
Oh,
before.
Yeah, you were there
that's
right when
right.
it happened.
That's
Actually,
right.
that's right.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
you
mind.
Yeah,
witnessed
we
That's
that.
teleported here.
Yeah, so Wiggles is the only one who doesn't know about the curse of the SOS. That hasn't even taken effect yet, but that's because obviously there was all the safeguards were released, so nothing immediately lingers with what you guys just destroyed. But you do recall what happened at the other location. But yeah.
Yeah, they're not out in the desert anymore. I don't know where these coordinates go, but
It'll take you tied up to Cypher, basically, but you do have some information.
well, there's the other pods over there that we can go have fun in, or you can move the other way, which is down a level.
I'm guessing that would be kind of like over here.
Sorry. So the to the left right here is the elevator panel that will go down a level, and then this is the
Yeah.
other house casing on the south of the map.
Yeah.
What used to be here, Rolly, was a power suit that is obviously removed
Sure.
due to the previous instructions, but left
Alright,
behind
so
is
what
a
do you
extra
guys?
one.
Hell cage or elevator? Or turn around and go home. And burn this place to the ground.
Let's start with feelings. Jin, how do you feel about all the information you just received?
I mean, we got a decent amount of information. I would take Rolly's opinion since this is more his expertise. If you wanted to burn it down, like, I'm down with that.
So you're done.
Kind of the same, honestly. As like, if Rolly thinks it's a good idea, he would follow through with that.
Wiggles.
But we could
I mean,
give the
Rolly hasn't voted yet, I guess.
Yeah,
He just
that's
kind
fine.
of
I know,
gave
I'm
the
going through
answer.
it. Was that Wiggles?
demon guy the bot.
Say what? Oh, give the demon guy the bot.
Body. Maybe he could use it.
Okay. Use the robot as his vote. All right.
Yeah.
That wasn't one of the choices, but that's fine.
I mean, if he wants to carry the body, by all means.
Yes, go ahead. You have a bag of holding, you can stuff it in.
And you like the demon guy too.
Who? What? Huh?
I'm at
Three.
if Eric wants.
Oh, you're breaking up pretty bad. It's hard to make
Yeah, can't hear you. Yeah, I figured his internet was like cutting out.
Well, meanwhile, obviously the option he wanted was manual labor purposes. Well, now we hear his plan.
Yeah, static.
I'm
That's for
asking if
sure.
Eric wants to
Back away.
help. He likes the
God.
demon guy too.
True.
What are your thoughts, Eric, as Wiggles brings that to your attention?
I don't think I like the demon guy. He just offered me something, and so I helped him. Well,
He's a demon. He can't be that bad.
you say to the cleric.
Yeah, it's a bad idea, bro. You get smoked.
It's okay. I need the help.
Yeah, we can just beat him up. He's trying to get you to hit him. It's provoking an attack to get healed.
Do you guys go further south? Further below? Ever curious what else the SOS left behind? Do you go into the Hal casing south and see what was or would have been within? Or do you depart this horrible, horrible place? Every time you enter the SOS, something at least dies or was dead.
Well, we got the data pad, so we can use the network to connect to SOS and query the main computer. So we don't have to go any deeper, but there's some really cool shit down here. It'd be kind of sad to blow it all up. I don't know. What do you guys think? We could go ahead a little bit and look, but I don't know. That last thing was pretty nasty. They only store those on this level, though. The other levels are, well, worse, but I wouldn't say they're better. We could try and cut the power to the whole place.
That's never gone wrong in any film.
Yeah.
Well, he's a goblin. He can do it.
I guess if
Well,
you cut the power, I'm gonna have to become a shield guardian again so I can see.
I can see in darkness. I'm not worried about that. Is it worth it to go down there and look? Like, is there treasures or anything that would be of value?
I mean, yeah, this is like the research laboratories of one of the most powerful organizations on the
I
planet.
feel like Jin would want to go down further then, just because there might be
If there's
potential of
anything
magical
you're looking
items.
for, like either they have it down there or they have information about it down there at least.
I mean, you guys just took down a dampened CR-22, so what worse could be below?
I mean, only Wiggles got hurt, so
True.
it's not
He
that
gets hurt
bad.
anyway. He gets hurt no matter what.
Seer Dawn took like almost 50 to 70 HP too.
That's
Oh,
true.
damn.
He did get
I
hit a
didn't
big
notice
hit. Do you want to do a short rest up here?
We could.
You do
That
that
would be
first.
very nice.
I think we should just do that to start with.
We could literally go into my ring for 10 minutes and come out and have had a short rest.
Can we go in your ring for 12 hours?
If you want to, or up to 10 hours is as far as I can give you.
Oh, damn. I need 12. You can do something really cool.
We'll hold it there as you guys consider the short rest. We'll pick up in 2 weeks and we will see whether or not your decision is the best option. But otherwise, congratulations on not dying, Wiggles. Eric and Sirdon, great job on using the old physical method of getting through combat. That's always a good feeling at such a high level. Negating spells and just showing how punches and swings of weapons really pays off. Jin, good instincts on hoping they'll win.
100%. I believed in them.
Yeah, you guys did great. Really no complaints. Anything from me before we close up here? You guys did hella great. I really was expecting it to last a little longer, but it's okay. I'll hit you.
He wrecked it in like 3 rounds. Like, he's dead.
Right. I
It
got
seems
more.
like a long time. We're hard to. We have so
Stay
many
inside.
actions to do.
You know, keep visiting.
Yeah, it's only gonna get
SOS has
worse.
plenty of
This
things.
is a dungeon. Like I know how Dungeons and Dragons. Like
This is where it starts, the true campaign. Otherwise, guys, I hope you have a
I
great
hope
night. Those of you, 3 of you that have volunteered for Friday, thank you. We'll go over. I'll send you guys the details shortly.
Cool.
I'm off tomorrow, so I'll be working on all that. And if anyone's available next Wednesday, just to check out the little TCG I'm making based off of all of our great world building, that will be happening then too next Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
So you could just pop in if you have time or what have you. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a good one, and we will be in touch.
All right. Have a
Have
good
a
night,
good night.
guys.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Good news. See ya.